Hey Zoro, how are you doing? Houston, we have a problem. Oh my god, that's crazy. We're going to we're cooked. I mean, like, we don't know, but we are already cooked, officially cooked. You know why? You know what the problem is? The problem is new spoiler base is going to be released within 5.7. That spoiler base, which is, let me check the name. Hey Deadpool, how are you doing? Long time no see. Hi Ali. So yeah, like, it's going to be like, let's check. So yeah, no new, like, surging dangerous chaos. It's going to be the name of the new spoiler base we're going to get in 5.7. But boy, that spoiler base is going to be difficult. World bosses, and you know, like, you cannot reuse the characters, so you need 12 powerful unique characters to clear it. That's going to be difficult. It applies only for floor 5th and 6th. Just keep that in mind, not all of the floors. But again, about the skirk, as you know guys, we got like skirk and Dahlia's initial kit, but most likely it's not finalized, but it's going to be kind of close to it. Dahlia looks crazy. Lali is kind of like, looks like enhanced Barbara, which is actually, you know, like, Barbara is extremely useful character. For real, I still use Barbara because, like, she can be used for, like, yeah, like, he can revive, not great for healing though, if I'm not mistaken, but he has a shield, you know, like a real shield, not like Shinchu's, like, fake shield, you know, because for Shinchu is resistant to, like resistant to interruption mostly, not a shield. Why we could, oh yeah, it's because of characters, like, yeah. That new spoiler base will be placed in the Liu area below Dragon Spine. Oh, Dragon Spine, let me check that. Dragon Spine. Liu Harbor below Dragon, or maybe, I don't know actually. You mean like in Liu Harbor below Dragon Spine? Yes, maybe you mean like this area, most likely. I don't know exactly, maybe like this area, maybe possible. You mean like this island, something like that? It's possible. I mean, like, at least we definitely will get some island, something like that, you know? But yeah, it's going to be dangerous chaos. So yeah, like, about like why Mora is used in self-freezing. Yeah, that's true. Like, yeah, mostly in self-freezing, that's true. But you know, she can enable Furina, farm fast stacks. So let's say sometimes she's useful. Yes. Of course, if you fight against freeze teams, like freeze, slimes, etc., something like that, it's dangerous. But against other elements, it's not bad. Yes, it's not only like, because let's say like against Electro, it's also difficult because you know why, you can get Electro charge yourself. So yeah, like, she has a problem, I'm not gonna lie, but still she was pretty useful, and reviving function is great. Skirk looks so insane, bro. Like, yeah, her kit, I actually would say, you know, like, I still have some doubts about how to use her correctly, but the multipliers, the like, all of the numbers are just insanely crazy, not gonna lie. And you know what, it looks like we're saved. You know why? I thought rotation is going to be like within 6 seconds according to the set we have, you know, but looks like it's not. It's 12 and it's 18 seconds, something like that. So let's say it's not bad. Let me find some. So yeah, even though it says 6 seconds, something like that, looks like rotation is going to be 12 or like 18 seconds. So it's not like completely, like, it's true, but yeah, it's not like fixed number, you know, like, I mean 6 seconds. Hey Desta, how are you doing? Hey Mirak, how are you doing guys? Thanks for joining. Zoro talent increase hydro. Oh yeah, not hydro character skill level by 1, which is, no, like, it's not hydro. If I'm not mistaken, it's increased hydro and cryo skill level, not only hydro. If I'm not mistaken, it's not only applies for hydro. Or maybe yes, maybe I'm wrong. Just a second, let me check that real quick. Maybe I'm wrong. It's talent level for skill, but no. It's talent level for skill, but only within cryo and hydro. So it means like if you play like this team, just a second. If you play like team like this, if I'm not mistaken, it's like that, like something like that. and this is a skirk, and like that. Let's say Ganyu, right?
I knew you'd
All of
miss
the
me.
teammates, including like skirk, will get the skill level increased by 1. All of them. So yeah, it's hydro, it's cryo and hydro included. But you need to play within cryo and hydro teams. That's it. Who's gear signature? Signature team? Oh my, you know, like let's say like that. Signature team is going to be hydro and cryo. It's definitely. And by the way, you know what? Let me check something. If I'm not mistaken, skirk benefits from attack speed. And we have a character which is Chonyu. And Chonyu, if I'm not mistaken, increase your normal attack speed. Oh yeah, sword, claymore, and polearm wielder characters within the field created by Trunk have, I'm sorry guys for that, their normal attack speed increased by 8%. Actually, Chonyu might be useful for skirk. So yeah, like this character might be, yes, that's that field is not crazy, but she's a melee character, so might be useful. Just keep that in mind. And you can use tenacity on him. In this case, as you know, like this field, like yeah, infusion duration like 8 to 1, and it casts, just a second, hits every 3 seconds, something like that. So yeah, anyway, like Chonyu might be useful. In this case, you can use with skirk as well. Let's say you don't have like citlali, you don't have Escoffier, for example, you can use Chonyu. And you also can use Chonyu, like, anyway. Hey Rad, how are you doing? So yeah, let me check the chat, sorry for that. Team Skirk, Furina, Yelan, and Escoffier. About team, yes, like it's about the team, by the way. Let me just. It's actually, you know, like I would say not Yelan. You know why, guys? If I'm not mistaken, like citlali might be better, because citlali is cryo. Citlali, yes, she cannot increase your cryo damage and like reshred cryo, but she is TDDS and she is Cinder City. And we don't have any Cinder City. Like Dahlia, future Dahlia is from Mondstadt. So I would say instead of Yelan, it's better to go for citlali, Escoffier, Furina, and Skirk. So let's say Skirk. Something like that, you know? In my opinion. Because Yelan, yes, Yelan is not bad, but Yelan has a problem because Yelan only increase your active character damage by 50 up to 50%, and it's still questionable because you know why, you can switch, you can like, yeah, like it's still not completely 50%. But citlali, it's a Cinder City and she is TDD, so you can switch to like, and she's a shielder as well. I would say citlali, but we'll see. It's still because Escoffier can heal and enable Furina, and like that Skirk can do crazy amount of damage. It's still questionable, we need to check that. According to the numbers, yes, I also heard that it's going to be Yelan, but I have like some doubts about that. Team Skirk, okay. Well, we can say something. Amber is useful. Oh, yeah, Amber, sometimes Amber, yeah, we can. We're extreme early tomorrow. Because tomorrow is special day. No, like Zora, unfortunately no.
Going
actually,
into a trance is risky for most people.
I will try,
so
but I don't. You know why?
ideas.
I have like, yes, tomorrow it's not like Saturday, something like that. So yeah, it's still like I have something to do tomorrow. I will try though. Is Skirk gameplay out? No, not yet, Deadpool. Skirk gameplay will be like within couple days, like in couple days, in 3 or 4 days, something like that. Works. I mentioned Cry too. I haven't. You haven't. Oh, okay. Like Zora, I missed that. Maybe I missed that. Sorry, Zora. So yeah, like. But Cryo as well, guys. Like in general, you can get like skill level increased by 1 for Cryo and for Hydro. It's crazy. The problem is like, as you know, guys, before we got some info, and she was extremely limited. Now she is even more limited. I mean, well, you definitely want to play only Cryo and Hydro teams. So yeah, because you know why? Furina is a As you know, like Furina's main DPS, like the main source of the damage is her skill. Escoffier's main source of damage is her skill. So yeah, like all of the stuff is. But by the way, that talent level for Skirk pretty much do nothing. Like it does nothing for Skirk because Skirk is normal and burst attack. As I Escoffier. I didn't watch yesterday's stream, but I'm curious about the title. So, is this Escoffier's sign worth? Oh, about the sign, Desta. You know, like let me. I would say, let's like that. It's kind of like Furina. It's kind of like Furina. Why? If you have Constellation 0 Furina, her weapon actually. You don't need that weapon so much. You know why? Because you need a like pretty good amount of energy recharge, right? So you can sacrifice her personal damage or field damage a little bit, but enable her main function, which is like boost, you know, 75% damage boost. For a Scoffier is the same. I would say you better go for the weapon which gives you energy recharge, something like this one, you know, to get enough energy recharge to enable that healing which comes out of her burst, and sacrifice her personal damage, because like, you know, like with that weapon you can get healing maybe up to like, you can get damage up to 2 or 3k more per tick, you know. It's not so high, it's a little bit. The problem, another problem with that weapon, it gives you buff up to 30% attack, but for 3 seconds. I assume that 3 seconds only because of healing, because she heals out of attack. And if you ask me, like, yeah, that buff is not going to be significant for other characters, because if a Skirk rotation is going to be about 12 seconds or 18 seconds, 3 seconds actually means literally nothing, you know. So yeah, I would say no if you have Constellation 0. If you have higher Constellation and have like some source of particle, you know, and you can decrease this number, I mean energy recharge, so you can easily go for that weapon. And by the way, some people says that, player says that that weapon might be useful for Chevrus and other healers, polearm. I would say no for Chevrus. You know why? It's the same problem, because when you have Chevrus Constellation 6, just a second. Constellation 6 Chevrus has this talent, which is actually, yeah, will not go on cooldown, her skill. And you, after using burst, use couples of her cooldowns, of her skills, to do some damage. In this case, you actually will nullify the 3 seconds. So you just like be on Chevrus when do the 3 seconds. So no buff for your like other teammates, like let's say who healed, you know. It's again kind of like, I would say it's a waste. It's better to skip that weapon. But at Constellation 0, for a higher Constellation, yes, it's probably the same like Furina. Kirk, this broken, still not pulling her, maybe like Constellation War R1, Zoro Lila. Constellation 1 R1, you mean like Zoro, you mean Escoffier? Yes, her Constellation 1 is better than her weapon, that's true. Like Escoffier's Constellation 1 is really better, but unfortunately it has condition, because you can increase only cryo damage bonus, and you need to be within cryo and hydro team, that's it. But yeah, it's better. Ayaka, you must be, no, grass, like definitely Ayaka, you know, anyway, like we will check that. Are your opinion? Just a wall. Hey Yoni, how are you doing? About the weapon, yes, like Desta, if you want to get like yesterday on the stream, at the beginning of the stream, I described everything about the weapon, but still, about the weapon, I would say energy recharge. This one is a good option. It's not a bad option at all, because we have other options, which is like this one, Safo Homa, but you know like what, this gives you attack as well. So yeah, if you want her of field damage, then go for crit damage weapon. If you want to use her main abilities like healing, which is actually way more, I would say, better for your team because of Furina, it's better to go energy recharge. You need some energy recharge. Hey Icy, how are you doing? Sorry guys, I missed some chats, but I like catching it. Just one more day till we... Yes, that's true, Yoni. It's like let's say like that, like tomorrow, like for Asia servers, if I'm not mistaken, you will get that Escoffier first. And by the way, what I would suggest you to do, if you have limited primogems, you know, by the way, a 5.6, as you know guys, will give us up to 60 primogems only. It's not a huge amount of primogems. In this case, if you're not sure that you can pull both characters, I would say wait a little bit, because according to the numbers, that skirk is going to be crazy as hell. I mean, like in terms of damage, I would say, if you remember, like I said that she cannot be at Arlecchino level. Looks like she will be, she definitely won't be at Arlecchino Constellation 0 level. She will be at Arlecchino Constellation 2 level, you know? Like, I mean, Constellation 0 Skirk with her signature weapon, she is going to be at Constellation 2 Arlecchino level. It's possible, because the multiplier is just crazy as hell. I mean, her signature team, of course, like with Escoffier, with Citlali, I assume, and Furina, you know, something like that. The damage will be just crazy as hell. Citlali doesn't buff cryo. Yes, Zoro, that's true. Citlali doesn't buff cryo. What do you mean doesn't buff cryo? I mean, like, you mean Reshred or what? Or you mean Cinder City? Hey Blaze, how are you doing? Sorry guys if I miss him. Just got Zani, a signature weapon and 2 extra weapons. For real, that's crazy actually. That's actually crazy luck. Congrats Blaze, congrats. Skirk will be like Mavuika level. Actually, no, I see. Looks like Skirk will be slightly better, if you ask me. Slightly. You know why? Because, let's say like that. If you mean Constellation 0, looks like she might be slightly better. Because looks like Skirk Constellation 0 with her signature weapon will be at Arlecchino level Constellation 2. If so, like, she's going to be crazy as hell. Not gonna lie. But with, just keep that in mind, with her signature team. You know? Just signature team. What? Just imagine if Cartesia gameplay comes. Oh, by the way, about Cartesia gameplay, guys. If you know, we have an event within that WuWa, and we have that small, like, cube, like Cartesia cube. And according to the cube, actually, we can say what she's going to get. I mean, like her kit. You know why? And that kit is going, like, looks like she's going to be a, like, Aero character, and extremely useful and powerful. And by the way, you know what? Rover Aero exists, and he is a healer. So yeah, I would say this team might be extremely useful and powerful. So she can be flexible. You mean like flexible Escoffier? Yes, Escoffier Constellation 1 is better than weapon. So I would say skip weapon. It's like, let's say like that. You can actually compare Escoffier constellations and weapon with Furina's constellation as weapon, because let's say up to constellation 2, maybe even 3, you don't need that weapon so much. I mean, like, even for Furina, you can still use Favonius weapon and you will be completely okay, because the main role on the team, it's like kind of gives you ton of HP and also give you Fanfare stack as soon as possible, you know. Escoffier will be the same, because her rest shading doesn't rely on talents, etc. It only relies on the cryo and hydro characters on your team. That's it. Healing, though, it depends on talent level, burst talent level. So like that. She's not so easy to build though, because she needs attack, energy recharge, and like crit rate, crit damage, so you need to balance her. But even if you don't have crit rate, crit damage, I would suggest you to do what? Well, for example, if you don't have enough crit rate, crit damage, focus on healing abilities. You know why? Because in this case you will lose not so much damage, because that cooking mech, which she casts, it still do some damage and still applies some like rest shredding. Like upon hitting the enemy. Another thing is that, just keep that in mind, it's a single target. It has some AoE, but it's actually extremely like low AoE. So yeah, like in let's say for floor 11 she's not so useful, but for floor 12 she is actually extremely useful. Steven. Nurvillet? Oh yeah, I remember that Nurvillet. Rover, oh yeah, Rover, yes. Rover, like, gotta say goodbye to my Primo saving, to my Escoffier tomorrow. Yeah, like, actually it looks like that. And by the way, you know what? Tomorrow's banner is okay, and don't forget about Dahlia. Dahlia is also going to be pretty good, because a shielder and like kinda like a reviver, and also like attack speed enhancer. Looks like, yeah, like he's going to, by the way, have you heard about like have you heard like Varka's voice actor? Oh my god, he's so terrible. If you heard that, so yeah, like I read one of the comments and it says that like his voice looks like a crap, you know, so bad, kind of like he's not the Knight of Favonius, the best one, kind of like if you remember that Shibelanka when he became like a child, you know, like it's Shibelanka but like with a child voice, something like that, like something consistent, I would say. New freeze. About new freeze, by the way, guys, you know, like I discussed that new wallet stuff. If you don't have Constellation 1, or even if you have Constellation 1, new wallet with that freeze team might be not, it's not, I would say it's not going to be his best in slot team. You know why? Like for some enemies, yes, but not always. It's not always the case. Because if you have Constellation 0, it's definitely not. Because he needs some Constellation, like he needs some like stacks to increase that charge attack. Like as you know, it's like 115, 125 and 160. The last one is actually extremely powerful. But again, like we need to do some tests. I think like his existing team, which is like with citlali, xilonen and Kazuha, is the best one. Even though you need to reapply Kazuha, even though you need to do that, it's still the best one, you know, in case of DPS. Another problem with that, it's Escoffier's single target resistance. You know what does it mean? It means if you fight against two enemies, and let's say like, as you know, we have some time to time, they give us two enemies on floor 12. It means a big problem for the damage, because you can kill one of them, but will struggle a little bit. Yeah, in general, it will be still faster than like, yeah, without Escoffier, like kind of like that. But with Kazuha, if you can swill both of them at the same time, you know, you can actually do better job. Like Varka, English voice is so goofy. Yes, that's true. Whereas Japanese voice is really suck. For real, I will check that. I didn't know that, Zoro. I will check that. Sakamoto, right? Meanwhile, GP voice player is super hype hearing Varka. For real? I will check that. I haven't, you know, like sometimes, time to time, I just like avoid using, like kind of like, I don't avoid actually, I just kind of forget to listen Japanese voice. Seriously, I want male characters, they're the badass in town. Like, about the Varka, by the way. Or like, just keep that in mind. Varka is not going to be playable immediately. I hope he is going to be playable in 6.0. Not gonna lie. But again, like we need to wait. Yes, definitely we need to wait. My saving is only for 20. Oh, you mean like Discord? You mean like me, Blaze? Yeah, I need to create one. Unfortunately, I haven't done it yet. You guys, sorry about that. You asked me like for a long time to do that. I just like, yeah, I need to do that. I just like my, let's say like I have Discord, but not a Discord server. What is this? I also think of like Constellation 0 R0 Escoffier and about weapons, guys. Yeah, I see. Like I wouldn't again, like let me repeat myself, but still I wouldn't suggest if you go for Constellation 0 Escoffier, just skip that weapon. It's going to be useless. And by the way, it's going to be useless for other polearm healers as well, and for Chevrus as well. It's still for Chevrus you anyways need some when that weapon might be useful on Chevrus if you play DPS Chevrus. In this case, yes. Constellation 6, as you know, like she is actually can one-shot some of the bosses. In this case, yes, you can use DPS weapon. But in all other cases, if you use Chivalrous as a supportive character, that weapon is bad. It's not so good. You know why? Because yeah, you need 40k HP, as you know. With that, let me show you something. For example, like that. I use like this weapon. Let's say that Staff of Home, which is Staff of Home is bad actually, because Staff of Home increase your HP. Let's go like this one, maybe like this one. If you switch to this one, you will get like immediately low HP. But my artifact, it's like triple HP. HP, and HP, and I have some HP I don't have here. And unfortunately, yeah, I have 10%. Yes, you actually need a ton of HP on her. On top of that, you lose some energy recharge, which is actually might be useful. It depends though. It depends because yeah, if you have HP, like energy recharge on the weapon or you don't have, so yeah, just keep them. That weapon might be not so useful. For DPS, yes. For supportive, I would say just skip it. The same thing is for Escoffier. If you want to use her as a supportive character, that rest shading and healing, I would say just completely skip that weapon. About the skirk weapon, that skirk weapons is actually crazy as hell, not gonna lie. It gives crit rate, it gives crit damage by the way, not like for bursts or something, for specific attacks, no, it's entire increase her crit damage by 40%, which is actually crazy, for 12 seconds if I'm not mistaken. WuWa characters that, if you want, you can help design the server. If you want, we can. Okay, that's actually not a bad idea, Zora. I definitely, you know why? I don't want to do that because of yeah, I don't have enough time. Unfortunately, I don't know exactly how to do it, you know. But yeah, I definitely will say, Zora. Thank you very much. Yeah, about the weapons, guys, I would say, yeah, and by the way, it's another reason to go for the skirk weapon rather than like a Escoffier. Escoffier weapon will be alongside Navi's weapon. I would say Navi is a great character, but you can use Gravestone always, and she will be alright. When it comes to skirk weapons, it looks like skirk will be alongside mavuika, and if you don't have polearm, that polearm is actually extremely useful. I mean, like, it's so great because you can use it literally on any character. It gives low crit rate, but on top of that, it gives you 20% attack and 28% attack and 20% crit damage for like all characters, no matter what. If it's a natlan characters, the numbers increase by 75%. No, not natlan, but yes, it's like Night Soul Blessing state. You get like enhanced. So yeah, let's say for kinich, it's better. For mavuika, it's better, you know, something like that. Yes, that's true. Like her signature weapon, yes. Skirk's signature weapon is 33 crit rate, but it's not crit damage. Is not like immediately you get crit damage. You get crit damage only within 12 seconds. So yeah, just keep that in mind. It's not like right away on your stats. It's just like yes, it's. I play ZZZ time to time, like in GP audio, of course, like. It felt like, yeah, like you mean Zenless Zero? Zenless Zero, yes, it's actually a good game. If it comes to stories, etc., something like that, yeah. Thundering Pulse, for real. Thundering Pulse, if I'm not mistaken, I see it's like, yeah, it's a 5-star weapon for Yoimiya, right? Thundering Pulse? Yes, you should pull Navia then. How do you guys have so many signature? Oh, about my signature weapons, Ali. Like, let me show you. Like, I don't have so many, but I wish for signature weapons time to time. Let's say I have only like this one. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. It's within like 4 years of playing, you know? So let's say it's not a lot, because yeah, Like all of them, like, this weapon is like you can consider like as a standard weapons, you know, this one and this ones. So yeah, and this one as well. I just wish time to time for weapons. Most likely, I will go for. I will definitely skip Escoffier's weapon because let me show you, if you don't mind. Let me show you my future Escoffier build. I'm going to use this weapon and four piece golden troop, which is, I would say, better. You know why? It's way more balanced for Escoffier. You still can use Blizzard set, but it depends. You know why? Let's say if you're going to play within maybe Skirk team, maybe yes, Blizzard set might be useful, because if you cannot get 40% crit rate, you definitely will get at least like 20% when cryo applies. But it still depends on, like, I would say this one is better. You know why? Because Blizzard's Blizzard set, like, yeah, that set was released a long time ago. I don't think you have a lot of them and you need to farm again. But this set was alongside Mercy Hunter, one of the best domain in the game, you know, because Mercy Hunter is extremely flexible. And you, by the way, you can use Mercy Hunter like kinda. Let's say it's not a great option on Skirk as well, let's say like that. Yes, it's not a great option, but until you, let's say if you don't have good pieces, since Furina, if you use Furina on a team, you can use Mercy Hunter. But again, it's increase only normal attacks, so yeah, not so useful. Because Skirk, as you know, like not only about normal attacks, but about burst as well. No, like Yoni, it's wrong. It's Yoni, it's about not ultimate damage, it's going to be crit damage. It's mistranslating from Chinese. You can check that. I have Navi in my alt account, like don't think I'll pull him. Oh yeah, it's up to you, Dest. I mean, like I like Navi a lot. I like Navi a lot, and yeah, if you, let's say like that, if you have xilonen, like with a couple of constellations, you don't need that Navi actually. Xilonen actually, and by the way, you don't need Navi if you have that crazy Chiori. Chiori is just like, yeah, with higher constellation Chiori, she's so powerful. I mean, yeah, I remember, like that's extremely great character. How the heck you guys like? No, like it's mistranslate, Yoni. Just check it. It's mistranslate. Because like just a second.
I've read almost every novel from Yai Publishing House. Pretty normal, right?
Oh, just check it, Yoni. Like, yeah, I thought it's going to be ult damage, because you know, actually it's mistranslated because we don't have ult damage, we have burst damage, you know? Anyway, we need to check, like, it's kind of like, let's say like that. It's not a big deal anyway, that weapon is going to be crazy on Skirk. And like, and yes, attack, like, looks like attack is a great stat for her. And yes, like if you have any character with TDDS, let's say you're going to use, let's say you cannot pull Escoffier, which is possible. You can use Charlotte with TDDS. It's actually not a bad option at all. I mean, she's a healer. She also can use TDDS, and you can switch to Skirk immediately. Oh, about that, I don't know about animations, to be honest, but yeah, maybe it's possible. You know why? Because trust me, bro. Source, trust me, bro. Yeah, I will trust you. Okay, that's going to get crazy. A new kit is just released. Check it, Vortex. Oh, for real? Just a second, guys. like completely new or something. Oh, by the way, new Spiral Abyss location. Yeah, you were right, actually. New Spiral Abyss location, just a second. It's going to be like in this place. Yeah, it's going to be right here, like within this domain. Something like in this place. It's a new Spiral Abyss place. So it's going to be Leo Harbor or what? Just a second, let me check that. Oh yeah, it's Leo Harbor, that's true. So yeah, it's going to be within Leo Harbor. Just a second, guys, let me check. Oh yeah, you mean like Skirk, Kit and Constellation? I checked that. Actually, I checked that one.
Hey, do you know what? Neither do I.
I think I'll do her weapon, but my crit damage is looking pretty low at the moment. You mean like which character, Yoni? Yoni, like I think I'll go for her weapon. You mean like a Escoffier weapon? If you say so, I wouldn't suggest you that weapon anyway. But it's up to you. What can I say? I mean, like, you know why? Because it's a tough decision. Because let's say like that. I definitely know that even though supportive weapons and supportive characters is way better in this game, as you know, like, yeah, that weapon is extremely bad supportive weapon if you ask me, because, you know, like what, 3 seconds attack buff, it's terrible. It's actually nothing, and it's increased only, it is like, it's there because of healing, that's it.
Ready to ride.
To get enhanced healing. It means, looks like a Scorpion will get not great healing when it comes to like single targets, you know? I mean, like, first initial healing is okay.
Open fire.
But let's say like upcoming healings, which is like every second, it might be not so great.
Hit me up. Bullseye.
Yeah. Next patch means tomorrow. Yes, that's true. Next patch is going to be like, let's say like that. The banner is gone. Yeah, already. If you notice that. For Asia servers, you're going to get it within maybe, like, for me it's 6 hours and 22 seconds. I would be crazy if it's 6 minutes and like 22 seconds. Okay, for me it's 6.5 hours. For you guys it's about like 2 hours, something like that. For yeah, it's by the way, it's a time before maintenance for me, if I'm not mistaken, something like that. It released like 20 minutes ago. Okay, I will check that, Zoro, no problem. If it's also, yeah, I missed that. I will definitely check that. Thank you very much for that. And yes, don't forget about new spot. You know why? Oh, by the way, Yoni, you know why I wouldn't suggest you to go for Escoffier weapons? Because new Spiral Abyss is on the way. And in this case, I would say kinda increase or like get more powerful character would be better for your account than go for that weapon. So yeah, even though that weapon looks crazy on Escoffier, I would say it's a waste, but still it's up to you. It's completely up to you. You know why? If you remember, you went for that, yeah, you were super lucky, not gonna lie, for that weapon, that bow, HP bow. Now we are going to get HP bow, by the way, for free. It's going to be event weapon, and that weapon is going to be best in slot for Siegemen as well. I mean, like, best in slot within 4-star weapons, of course. With, please remove that zombie girl on the screen. Okay, I did that. Oh, you mean Skirk? Okay, like if you want to go for Skirk weapons, so yeah, I would say yes, why not? Because, you know why? If you guys don't have any other options, that weapon is actually crazy. You still can use other weapons, unfortunately, since her damage comes out of from normal and burst, all of the weapons we have at the moment are not so useful. So yeah, we have couple. Oh yeah, Jade Cutter is okay, but it has low attack, but yeah, it gives you some out of HP, additional attack bonus like from HP, but it's not the same. Just keep that in mind. So yeah, attack bonus and the base attack, it's actually a little bit different. Base attack is way better to have higher base attack. We have this weapon, which is okay, but only increase normal attack and charge attack. And by the way, you know what? Actually, if you read that kit, attacks is going to be considered as a charge attack. So this weapon might be useful as well, but unfortunately, you know, like you can use this weapon anyway. If you have at least R1, you will be okay. Because if I'm not mistaken, at R1 it's 20%. And yes, and it's 50, something like that. I don't remember exactly. You also can use this weapon. Oh no, this one is unfortunately increased burst, but not normal, so yeah, just forget about that. But this one might be useful. It's an old BP weapon. Another weapon which can be used, yeah, maybe this one. Because it's also charge attack, you know, crit rate. It's, you see, like normal charge attack can do by 40, but you need a shielder. In this case, citlali might be extremely useful. So this calamity actually might be extreme if you have enough crit rate, crit damage. Just keep that in mind. So actually, in general, if you ask me, we have a ton of weapons to use. But keep that in mind. If you're under the shield, the damage is crazy. As soon as you lose that shield, the damage is trash as hell. Because yeah, this weapon has like literally nothing. Because this passive works only when you're under the shield. And it decreases crit rate as well. So let's say if you're low on crit rate, it gives you some 60% crit rate for charge attack. But yeah, not for burst. So yeah, like kind of like, you know, like you need to decide what you're going to use. If skirk is going to be kind of like child style, you know what I mean by child style? I mean you can use either normal attacks, charge attacks, or her burst. In this case, this weapon might be useful, but you can, because you know why? You can focus on her normal and charge attacks only, you know? So yeah, like we have some options. Western slot within 4-star bow, but still 3 bows still give more HP. Yes, like. Oh, you mean like this one? Just a second. Yeah, we have some like HP bow, which is, yeah, this one, recurve bow. Oh yeah, maybe. I don't know the stats. I don't have Sijuin, but yes, maybe we will check that anyway. And like when it's this weapon comes out, we will check that. We'll check that. Will be out within 3 hours on my server. Oh yeah, like for Asia service, yeah, for Asia service it's a little bit like faster than for Europe. So if I'm not mistaken, Asia servers gets it first. I mean all of the updates. Okay, but bye bye Desta, bye bye. Dahlia might be the best teammate. Ayato, Dahlia actually might be best not only for like Ayato, but for other characters as well. You know. And by the way, you know what? Actually, that skirk might be useful for Shinchu as well, if you want to buff Shinchu, because it's skill level damage, you know? It's possible. We'll see though, we'll see. I mean, like that +1 to skill, it's actually not a bad option. Let's say if your Shinchu is crowned. Yelan, yes, is not so, as you know, Yelan's... Yes, this one is kind of like okay if you have maybe Constellation 1, but yeah. This one is actually cool because it's going to be 14, just imagine. And you know, the max available is 15, as you know, guys, so yeah. We'll see, we'll see. It's definitely will be more damage. And skill damage, you see, like its multipliers are crazy as hell. About the bows, HP bow, I will check that, Yoni. I still think that 4-star will be better, but we'll see. We'll see. I hope Skirk receives same teammate as Castorais and Miyabi. Oh my god. So yeah, you crazy about Miyabi as well. I like Miyabi a lot, not gonna like. I mean, like, you know what? After getting Miyabi, I just kind of like, okay, I have all of the characters I need in ZZZ, in Xenoblade Zone Zero. I don't need anyone more. So yeah, that character is just, and her story is so crazy. Yeah, incredible character. We'll see. About that, you know what? I still think that future Columbina will be better. You know why? Columbina is going to be Fatui Harbinger. We don't know about... We definitely know that she's going to be Cryo, but we don't know weapon, we don't know any other stuff, you know? But yeah, just keep that in mind. I mean, like, we need to see some numbers at the moment, so yeah, we don't know numbers. maybe that skirk is going to be like destroys the balance completely. I don't, let's say like that. Maybe we will have some balance problem in the game, but it's okay. You know why? Because we played the same like team. So like let's say like that. If you compare this game to HSR, for example, or even Wuthering Waves in 1 year got way more extremely higher balance break than Genshin Impact in 4 years, because like you know, like all of the characters in Wuthering Waves at the moment just increase the damage of just increase the damage. That's it. There's no reaction. It's because of that, which is obvious. In Genshin Impact it's a little bit different, but yeah, like with that skirk it's kind of like difficult to say now. But for new updates, everyone gets it at the same time, but for banners, Yoni, I know that, yes, like Asia banners, like you know, like what, like yeah, thank you for the info, but still, like I can wish for like that character like at 7 AM local time for me, but when I log into the game I already see all of the tests with skirk, you know. So yeah, like definitely like Asia server gets that character way better. About the upgrade or something like that, it's the same time, like local time, let's say like that. For Asia servers you get maintenance time shorter than for me. So yeah, because like servers opens like in different times, different zones. This is the only Miyabi is enough to carry you in a whole game. I mean, yes, maybe Zoro. I don't know about that, to be honest, about Miyabi so much, because you know, as soon as I got Miyabi, I just stopped playing the game. But she's crazy, not gonna lie. Oh, hey Dreamers, how are you doing? I definitely missed you. Like yeah, you just joined. Yeah, maybe. How are you doing? I mean, like the spicy thing will start from 6. About that 6.0, guys, just keep that in mind. 6.0 is not going to give us any Archon. Maybe some like quest, etc., something like that, but just keep that in mind. No Archons at all. Maybe we will get Varka or some other characters. I would say yes. It's going to be, guys, you know, comes something like that 6.2. It's going to be like you know, like how to say that correctly? Maybe not a hype update, but kind of like you know, chill update. You know why? Because new different characters from different regions. Because as you know, guys, if you remember, like that region, Notcry, is going to be about like tribes, about like science, or like, so yeah, like it's going to be about tribes. In this case, we can get like different characters from Notcry within Notcry, which is actually going to be crazy. We still to know, like it's better to know about mechanic. We should get something new, as you know, guys. So yes, that blessing, Night Soul blessing state, Night Soul points, it's only within Natlan. It's not going to be like, yeah, you still can use Natlan characters, but yeah, that Natlan like blessing or something like that, Not Soul blessing or Not Soul transmissions, it's not going to work in Notcry. I hope they will add something new. Yeah, that's a problem, because it means you need to go for new characters again. But yeah, but not all of them. Hey Tanuki, how are you doing? I'm good, thank you very much. Thank you very much, Dreamers. Thank you very much. Venti banner is gone. I want him. No, like, come on, like, Tanuki, you know what? I would suggest you, if you ask me, wait for future characters and Skirk. Skirk is going to be crazy as hell. She is going to be extremely powerful, not gonna lie. I mean, like, according to the... Yes, they definitely, just keep that in mind, guys. The numbers we have at the moment, like all of the kit, it's kinda better. It's not finalized and not finished. We definitely will get something like... they definitely will do some changes. So yeah, like maybe some nerf, as you remember, if you remember that, like yeah, they nerfed Mualani so bad, but after Mualani, literally none of the characters were nerfed so bad. It's like all of them pretty the same, or like when, let's say like Escoffier is kind of the same, we got the leaks, The only changes she got, it's her second passive, if I'm not mistaken, Constellation 2 and Constellation 6. That's all the changes they made to Escoffier. That's it. And actually, second passive was buffed, Constellation 2 was debuffed, and Constellation 6 was buffed as well. So let's say not so crazy changes. We'll see, we'll see. I hope like Skirk is going to be the same as we have now. I mean like all of the numbers, etc., something like that, because she looks just crazy. If you want great CC and I'm Kazuha. Oh yeah, like if I'm not mistaken, Tanuki, yeah, she has Kazuha. So yeah, like and if I'm not mistaken, Kazuha is her favorite player character. They nerf Mualani so much, and she's still none of the. Oh yeah, that's true. I'm not gonna lie. Even though she nerfed Mualani, yeah, she's still incredibly crazy. You just need to get used to her moves, etc., something like that. So yeah, let's say like that. If you cannot do damage with Mualani, it means skill issue. It doesn't mean she's bad. I know that. And you know, guys, I always told that she's better than Newlet. And Newlet is just like for lazy players who don't need to do some like, yeah, you know, like to do some like, let's say, learnings or something like that, you know? So you're practicing, yeah, that's a better word. Imagine how good she would be with. Oh yeah, like you know why? Actually, it's if you ask me, Yon, it's a bad idea to imagine. You know why? Because we saw the damage and numbers. That numbers were like let's say nerfed by twice, 100% exactly. So yeah, she nerfed by a lot. So yeah, her numbers, like initially numbers, was just crazy as hell, and damage was so insanely crazy. She is good though, you know, like I used that in Imaginarum City. That was Silence Constellation 2 Mualani, and she deals pretty decent damage, not gonna lie. Yeah, I'm still extremely bad in Mualani, but you know what, even me who like cannot play Mualani so well, like yeah, she's good. Single target Mualani is way better than... No, like yeah, let's say like that. It's still questionable because it depends on team. It depends on rotations, etc., something like that. New Wallet is, in terms of damage, I always say that Mualani is better. But when it comes to like usability, easy to use, etc., New Wallet is like number one. No one can compete New Wallet. No one. New Wallet is just crazy. He's so easy to use. You don't have New Wallet. I don't know if you played New Wallet a lot. Even Constellation 0 New Wallet is crazy. And by the way, that Escoffier can give him something new, some new team, you know? I don't think that that Escoffier can surpass this team anyway with citlali, because this team is number one as well. Oh, yes, just my bad. So yeah, like this one, my bad. Not citlali, mualani, of course. So yeah, you still can use citlali instead of, let's say, like maybe instead of xilonen because of Cinder City. You know, it's still not a bad damage at all. But yeah, his best team is like, yeah, this one. In case of Escoffier, that team might be extremely close to this one, but not surpass. But still, we need to do some tests. Like, you know, like I can say anything I want. Don't get me wrong. I personally like New Wallet, but not so much. I'm not crazy about New Wallet, you know. I might be crazy about maybe Arlecchino because I like Arlecchino, and it's so bad she cannot be healed. I may be crazy about Navia. She's crazy, but yeah, like it's kind of like it's about preferences anyway. Anyway. Bye, Tanuki. Thanks for joining. Oh, that's all right, Yoni. It's like, you know why? Let's say like that. Why I think like why I still say that even though Mualani has a better damage, let's say Constellation 0, right? New Blood is extremely like easy to use. Just easy to use. And self-healing habit, like let's say like Chlorine. Even though Chlorine, like in my opinion, has some clumsy moves, which is actually like bad AoE, and you told that you need to line up the enemies, which is actually not AoE at all. But why she wins? She wins because of self-healing. actually this is extremely useful thing, you know, in game. Because in this case, you don't need to use any healer, you know? So yeah, like it's kind of like that. That's why Newlet is so crazy. Just imagine Newlet couldn't heal himself. Oh my god, it wouldn't be just a nightmare. I heard Vortex, we get new Hydro DPS and C6 male Hydro. Oh, I don't know about that, like Dimmers, to be honest. We definitely will get Dahlia. And you know what, if you're going to wish for Skirk, I would maybe say, like, if you get that Dahlia, just keep him. And yeah, maybe we will need him in the future. Because yeah, that Dahlia looks like pretty not extremely, but let's say like pretty good supportive character. In the future, he's going to be good. Alright, so yeah, let's do something. I mean, like, yeah, let's do some domain, not Spiral Abyss. Single target Mualani is way. In my case, a single target Mualani does more than Mavuika. No, it's impossible. In my case, like, it's in your case, Yoni. I don't know, like, maybe you do wrong rotation or something like that. Mualani cannot, like, surpass Mavuika at all. Because Mualani, even if you play Mualani Vape and Mavuika Vape, Mavuika is way better. Mavuika is number one, like in no matter what, like, yeah, she's just crazy. Mualani is like, yeah, like Mualani, you know, like, let's say like that. Why Mualani loses? Because Mualani's moves is like, yeah, so like you can miss a lot of damage if you miss like enemy. You also can miss that burst. Even though they fix her, she's still not so great. But anyway, like, it's about, like, again, like, it's about skills and it's about repetition, like tries, you know? If you try, well, let's say like that. With Mavuika, you need to do 5 tries. With Mualani, you need to do 15 tries, something like that. It's still possible, but yeah, she cannot surpass Mavuika anyway. I mean, in terms of damage, wave damage. And by the way, now we have another character which is actually cool at Constellation 0, even without her signature weapon, even without her signature set. She's just crazy at it. I like to use Verisa so much, not gonna lie. She's easy to use. Yeah, I remember that I was a little bit skeptical about her, not gonna lie, and I didn't want to, like, get her at all, if you remember that. But yeah, she's so easy to use and fun to use, and she doesn't rely on burst. And by the way, don't forget about new Spiral Base, which is going to be released in 5.7, and we're going to get only world bosses. And it means, yeah, it means Houston will have a problem, because that's going to be, might be difficult. Because of that, don't forget about your DPS characters, don't forget about your supportive characters, and by the way, don't forget about iansan. Even if she Constellation 0, I would suggest to build her. Because it's kind of slightly buff anyway, you know, and she's a healer, yes. She's a terrible healer, you know, but since it's not a circle impact, it's kind of okay, you know, like you can say that, oh, alright, it's not circle impact. I can try, like, actually like this team, this one, right? And maybe like either Mavuika or like, yeah, Mavuika on the second half would be nice. Yeah, let's give me a try as this one, but not now, like, yeah, just a second. When Effie ban, oh yeah, it depends, Miracle. Like, Escoffier ban is going to be released, like, for me it's in 6 hours is going to be maintenance. After that, so yeah, for me it's within 10 hours. For Asia servers it's within 6 hours, I assume, something like that. So yeah, let me do this one.
Time to get down to business.
Yeah. Hey Stefan, how are you doing? Hey Zed, like, what's the problem about, like, just curious? Oh yeah, like, problem, a problem about the balance. I mean, like, if you check, like, that name, the topic, Houston, we have a balance problem. Balance problem is because of that skirk. That skirk's numbers is just crazy as hell.
Quick as a flash! Start the clock! Hero incoming! Yeah! Boost! Hero incoming! Yeah! Yeah!
Sometimes, yeah, when you're close to an enemy, you cannot switch character. It's possible. I don't know why. I'm super close to an enemy because of that. That's bad. I'm telling you what it's in my case. Oh yeah, I noticed that. She does more damage than more. Okay, like in your case, but it's wrong case. Like I just want to like say you that it's not like that. Like mavuika is still better. I mean, you know why? Like it's not about the numbers, etc. Something. Mavuika is just better. Most likely, like it's the same thing. Like as I'm clumsy with mualani, the same thing is to you. You're a little bit clumsy with mavuika. Mavuika is way better. Just like that. It's like no, like kind of like. Yeah. If you do proper rotation with mavuika, she's just crazy. The only problem is, yes, she has the charge attack, which is super annoying. I don't like this donut charge attack, to be honest. But you can do cancellation, which is actually increase your damage by a little bit. But you need to do it so great to get like some benefits. Okay, let's do some spoiler base with that team I told you about. If you want me to use different teams, just like so.
According to some of the
There
older
are just 20
Eremites,
pools and
it
I'll
does
get a
actually
score
rain in
for
the
I'm
desert on
at
occasion.
55 PD
And when it
counter.
does,
Oh yeah,
it's
for
always
real?
a lot
Oh,
heavier
okay,
than this.
like that's like. Anyways, I wish you best of luck. You know why? I wish you get a score here not within 20 pools, but within 10 pools. Why not? It's possible. And just imagine you get like within 10 pools, you get like a score here. Next 10 pools will give you, I don't know, like Tignari, for example. Would be nice. So yeah, you will be guaranteed for skirk as well. So skirk gonna be insane. Are you referring to? Oh yeah, about that, Stefan. Looks like yes. If you mean like yeah, like let's say like that, Stefan. Even without a Scophier, she is going to be extremely powerful. Yeah, even without a Scophier. Just like yeah, because we can use other characters. Because let's say like that, if it comes to healers, we have other healers, which is Diona and Charlotte. Charlotte is actually cool, not gonna lie. If you, for example, if you miss to a Scoffer, you can use Charlotte, and Charlotte is TDDS. In this case, you can use like your Scoffer can benefit from TDDS. You also can use other characters. So yeah, you still can use Furina. Spirit. Vix says skirk can run on water. For real? That's crazy, Ale. For real? Skirk can run on water? If it's going to be like that, Yoni, it would be just crazy. Not gonna lie. I don't know, but yeah, just imagine. Maybe for a short period of time, well, like within that, yeah. Yeah, you need to sprint. You need to sprint. For real? I didn't know that. Oh, okay, that's crazy. Thank you very much for that. You need to sprint. Huh. Guys, where do you get all of this? And home, you can't upload her material. Oh, about materials, by the way, guys. I have some doubts about that. Hey, Rat, how are you doing? I have some doubts about mats. You know why? Looks like she shared the mats with Escoffier. Oh, if you ask me, it's a little bit questionable. Because in this case, it means Skirk is a Fontaine character, right? But I don't know. Like, we'll see. Like, you know, like, because the main point is the books. Because you always can get the mats, but yeah, books is kind of like, yeah, for me it's terrible. For me it's bad. I don't want her to be the same books, because I only have like this ones, which is for Escoffier. I definitely will use all of them. I am not going to wait for Skirk, you know. I need to farm. But yeah, we'll see, we'll see. It's a little bit questionable, but we'll see. I hope it's not, Dreamers. I hope it's not. No, they uploaded the books to same Natlan books. Oh, Natlan one? So it's new. Okay, okay. If in this case, crazy. Thank you very much. Yoni, I already told you that starting at the stream that she can run. Oh, I didn't like, yeah. Just like 3 pools and I will get a Scoffier. I'm at 21 PD. No guaranteed. Okay. I just saw materials for Skirk and Why she needs materials from Natlan and from the new WuWa? Oh yeah, you know why is that? I don't know, like maybe it's still questionable for me, Stefan, as well. You know why? Because as you know, guys, like yeah, we don't know like skirk will going to belong to. I mean like you know which one? I mean like this icon, as you know, by reviewing this icon you can say like for example it's a Natlan one. This one is like for Fontaine, Zhongli is Leo Harbor. So yeah, looks like we have Fatui Harbinger, which is completely different icon. Let me just a second, guys. So yeah, we have Mondstadt, which is different. We have where's my Arlecchino? So yeah, it's Fatui Harbinger, like child has some the shape, you know. But about like a skirk, I don't know. Escoffier is going to be from Natlan, and she's going to be Uzia if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, but we'll see. But I still don't know why the book's from Natlan. Maybe yes, maybe not. I hope like Natlan, to be honest, but we'll see. I mean, why not from Fontaine, both book? Oh yeah, you know why not from Fontaine? Because she's not from Fontaine. Like maybe like that. About Natlan, I don't think she is going to be from Natlan as well. Maybe they will do some mixed, you know. For me, actually, to be honest, the most important part, it's like that shape of the icon for her. You know why? Because maybe it's possible that she's going to get something new, you know, something unique, something new. She's from Void Realm? Ah, you mean like Skirk? Okay, I didn't know that, Dreamers. Void Realm. Oh yeah, maybe. Void Realm. Like, in this case, we're going to get new icon for her. They upload that. I will check that books on some. I will check that. Just a second. Let me check that books. Because, you know what? New Spire Abyss location. Yeah, I definitely will check that. I just like, yeah, I don't want to waste your time on a stream, but yeah. Oh. Okay. Oh, you mean like 7? I mean like why not? Oh, you mean like rat? You mean like skirk? Oh yeah, maybe it's possible. I just like, yeah, you know, like let's say like that. The bottom line is, we actually, if you ask me, I don't care so much about that, but you know, like it would be nice to get some info. It's only about the info, right? Because the math is way more important for me, and the damage is way more important to all of us. So you know, yeah, an outfit as well. She looks good. And you know, oh yeah, by the way, we have her voice lines. I will do some short video like today. Yeah, about her voice. We already have her voice. I hope they will not change that voice because I like that voice a lot. I mean, English voice actor. Child 4 Legacy Skirt Full Art. Oh, I see. It's something crazy. Just so materials for Skirt. She absorbs voids rift. Her elemental skill for art. Oh yeah, that's true. Like not absorbs like energy. Oh yeah, about that. So yeah, definitely not energy because she doesn't need energy at all. She gains like something unique. Skirk grew up with. Okay, I will check that definitely. Thank you for the info, Zora. So yeah, something about the lore. Always welcome. Oh yeah, about the power. Has power greater or equal? No, about the power, by the way, Zoro. I made a short video about the Skirk. Even Newlet was shocked how powerful Skirk is, and he said that like, yeah, so much power. Like, who are you? Do you remember that? So yeah, sure. Let me just check that video. Just a second. Oh, you definitely saw that. But yeah, let me somehow like, yeah, you know, like add my channel. Just a second. Oh my god. Skirk. It was within short. Oh yeah, that's one. Just a second. Let me paste it like within chat. So yeah, that's it. That was this video. Vortex, you don't know, like I have been farming in narwhal from beginning because I thought it's a skirk materials. Now it's a, oh my god. Zora, like let me say you something. I told you in advance, no need to farm when you get like, when we got like initial leaks, no need to farm. I never do that because I made the same when I was a beginner. You are already not a beginner player, you know, no need to do that. It's, don't get me wrong, but it's a mistake, you know, like it's kind of like you are a newbie. You're not a newbie anymore. No need to do that, guys. No need, like, let's say like that. That's why I don't pre-farm when I'm on 50-50, and I never pre-farm when I see, let me show you, but I made the same mistake. Let me show you. I did the same for like 2 characters, which I actually completely missed. It's for Ayata, that's for Yaemiko. You know, like it's a lot of, like, yeah, it's a lot of, like I could have like get something other stuff, you know. But then anyway, no need to pre-farm. About the books though, I would suggest, yeah, Zora, if you pre-farm the books, it's not a waste. You know why? Books actually, it's, you never know. Since the regions of this game, it's limited, right? We always can get some Mondstadt in the future. By the way, we're going to get Varka, right? Oh yeah, just a second. As you know, guys, let me check something. We're going to get Dahlia, right? And we have Dahlia mats. Yes, it's still questionable. Let me check that. But the point is, farming books, it's not a bad idea at all. You know why? Just a second, let me check that. Oh yeah, Dahlia mats. So yeah, if you notice that. So yeah, when they release the character within Mondstadt, they definitely will give us like the books from Mondstadt. When they release characters from Liu Harbor, they will give the books from Liu Harbor, like for talent books. When they release the character, you got the point. The point is, farming the books, it's actually not a bad idea. But farming mats, bosses mats, it's not a great idea. Because it might be the waste. No need to do that. It's actually a bad idea at all. I saw that video again. Oh yeah, like that's one. Yeah, so much power. Who are you? That was crazy. Even Newlet was shocked with that power. You know, just imagine. And Paimon, it's like yeah, I have it like yeah, it's a skirk, yeah. It's so weird that skirk weekly boss isn't now. Well, oh yeah, maybe. Abyss elemental is stronger than Hydro element according to the lore vortex. Abyss elemental. For real, that Hydro. Oh, by the way, about Hydro element, if you notice that, if you know, guys, Hydro actually element is maybe one of the most weaker one, because if you know, guys, you cannot swill Hydro completely, because let's say like that, if you swill Electro, you get 2 instances of Electro, but if you swill Hydro, you get only 1. You can check that, by the way. If you swill Pyro, you get 2 as well. So yeah, Hydro is maybe Hydro, like Hydro actually is extremely powerful element. You know that because Hydro can interact with literally with any elements we have. It's, I would say it's even more flexible than Cryo. Maybe because of that, swirling Hydro completely it's not possible. You get only 1. By the way, you can check it easily. You can use like Shinchu and use Kazuha on it. You will see only 1 number. But if you do like swirl on Electro, you will see 2 numbers. You can check that, by the way, if you have a time. So yeah, like Hydro element is actually, when it comes to swirling, it's maybe most weakest element in the game. Newlet struggled to defeat that whale, but she managed to defeat, yes, barely, like that's true. Like actually, yes, that's true. Skirk weekly boss is a new chess boss. Skirk, no, actually no. Skirk weekly boss. Oh yes, that's true. It's a weekly. That's true. For Escoffier, it's a old boss, like Natlan one. For Skirk, it's a new weekly boss. That's true. That's our conquest. Or she one shot that whale. Oh yeah, that like actually yeah, that's true. And not only whale, by the way. She just like you know, she throw child like. He is I don't know, like, you know, if you notice that. So yeah, so much power. So yeah, that was crazy actually. Paimon knows everything, but she is hiding the truth. Oh yeah, maybe Stefan. Actually, yes, it's always like that. It was famous theory. Let's see if it's true or not. Oh, you mean like about paimon knowledge? Oh, it's possible. Paimon is actually, yes. Paimon is crazy as hell. We'll see. Just imagine like playable paimon in future. Oh my god, that's crazy. Okay, oh yeah, second team. Let me try Iansan instead of Bennett because, yes, Bennett's healing is okay, but since it's a circle impact, you can struggle a lot. So yeah, the rotation is going to be like that. You will, unfortunately, yes, you will try, you need to try with like cast F's first, then this one, burst, and then kinich. Just say, by the way, if you want me to use different team, guys, just say in the chat, oh yeah, I will use this weapon. Paimon and Denslev code has similar design vortex. Oh yeah, that's true actually. I noticed that. I mean, like, let's say like that. I noticed that, and yet it's kind of like the same. That's true, and it looks so crazy. I thought it's kind of like, you know, like it's not, you know, it's steady. I mean, like it's not changing. But when I looked carefully, that thing is changing. It's kind of like the sky. Like, yeah, it's crazy. They made that so crazy. If Paimon would be playable, think like she will be Anemo, cause like she flies. Yeah, that's true. She's through child. Oh yeah, that's true. Like a ball, kind of like that, Dreamers. Yeah, like it was like literally nothing. That was a weird move, but still, like, you know, like, yeah. Yesterday you discussed about like the Scofier weapon. Is it? Oh yeah, about the Stefan, about the weapon now. Let's say like that. It's this, you can say the same as Furina. Constellation 0 Furina doesn't need that weapon because she has pretty high energy recharge requirements, you know? I mean Constellation 0. The same thing applies to Escoffier because she needs energy recharge. It's mostly to focus on attack and energy recharge because it's the main source of her abilities, like healing, right? An attack for healing, and energy recharge to do healing every single rotation. In this case, that weapon might be a waste, you know? You will get personal damage or field damage, which is actually, you don't need so much. You know why? The damage will be, the damage difference between her signature weapon and other weapons will be about like 3k, 2k, something like that. It's not something huge. But her healing abilities and the amount of healing will be definitely better for Furina. So I would say it's better to go other weapons, and we have some weapons. If you have higher constellation Escoffier, yes, that weapon will be useful because she will gain some like external source of particle of energy. So yeah, like if you want, like you can check the video. I made a short video about my future Escoffier build, but yeah, it's going to be like that. I'm going to use Skyward Spine. It's R1. It gives you energy recharge, pretty good amount, and also pretty high base attack, highest base attack polearms have at the moment. Also, it gives you some crit rate. This passive is not completely, but useless if you're going to use off field. About the set, it's like full golden troop. You need to use attack. I'm going to use attack, and crit rate, crit damage. You can use cryo, but that one definitely will decrease your healing ability, like Escoffier's healing abilities. About the talents, skip normal, focus on actually focus on burst first because it's healing. After that, focus on skill because it's damage. Completely skilled normal if you don't do plunging. If you want to do plunging, so yeah, Rat, as you know, Rat is crazy about plunging. If you want to do plunging with the Scoffier, you can increase normal. It's up to you. I don't even suggest you to do level 6 because it's completely useless. And yeah, that's it. Try to get like about like 150, 170 energy recharge. I think it's more than enough. This word took like finally a person who noticed that lol. Oh yeah, you mean like that? Yeah, it's. I noticed that a long time ago. I should have like done a video, and you know, like I prepared all of the footages, but I completely forgot about that. Sometimes it's just like it's so fast. Vortex, can you show you my mualani, your mualani? How I can do that? Oh, you mean like using in? Oh yeah, actually yes, no problem. You want me to use her in like Imaginarium City, if I'm not mistaken. If so, yes, I can. Just a second, guys. Let me first show you like Yoni's mualani. If yeah, she's here. So yeah, it's not a signature. It's R5 craftable, but it's good weapon, I would say. You know, it's not a bad weapon. Artifacts, yes, obviously. Constellation 0, talents 10-10. You don't need to do normal, you know that. And ratio is like it's okay. All right. Oh, in my wall? No, no, no. I want to showcase my... Oh, you want to join me? Yes, yes. Okay, no problem. Quick showcase. Oh, yeah, no problem, no problem. Just a second. Oh, yeah, I'm... Just a second. Of course you can. You just tell me which characters you want me to go, well, no problem. Just a second, guys. Let me do... Let us do some like more mualani showcasing. So yeah, join after. Also, yeah, try to join, Yoni. No problem, no problem. Just join, no problem. Just tell me which characters you want me to go, and like here, choose the enemy. Xilonen and Kazuha, of course I can. I can, if you want me to, actually, I can go with Xilonen's signature weapon, because, and I have Kazuha's signature weapon as well. So at the moment I have like this weapon and like this weapon, but I can go signatures if you want me to, so no problem, it's up to you. For me it's way more convenient to say into the microphone if you don't mind. After I apply Hydro, just like use Xilonen and then Kazuha skill. Okay, skill, no problem. Do you want me to use signature? Yeah, like yeah. Okay. Alright, if you hear like that. Okay, let's switch to signatures. So yeah, you don't need to like use my skill without burst, or you use oh yeah, okay.
Temperature's just right. Ah, but this isn't the best
so yeah,
spot
after
to lie
that,
down.
no problem. Yeah, I remember that. Just skills, like both of them, just skill, no burst. I got it. Because skill, because burst can destroy your timing, and Kazuha's skill can destroy, yeah, everything.
Rise to the sun! Rise to the sky!
No problem, let's do it again. No problem, let's do it again. Yes, yes, I did. No, like Yoni, no, don't kill. It's no need to kill. Like yeah. I just used to like to give you some. No, kill it. Don't. No, it's my energy. Like. Don't kill. Come on. Okay, I just need. Oh yeah. Okay. So you got all of the energy. All right. Okay, got it. My bad. So yeah, I use it like after the stream as a battery. It's such a convenient place. Oh yes, like swill, yes.
Off we go. Bring it. Light of the blazing sun.
Oh my god, that's crazy. Yeah, I saw the number. I saw that number. 696. That's a crazy amount of damage. Oh my god, no crits. No, actually it was crazy damage. Sure, no problem. Wow, you only like yes, like showcasing.
Off we go.
Yeah, it's like Mualani. By the way, it's a Constitution 0 Mualani. She deals like 6k damage. That's crazy, but just keep that in mind. It's a wave damage. So yeah.
Light it up.
No, it's the same damage.
You're not fighting alone.
So yeah, it's the same. Like 696k. It's actually a huge amount of damage, not gonna lie. Oh yeah. No problem. Of course I can. Sure.
There are leaves around.
Let me get some healing.
And I know just the
Let me
tune to-
just tell me what characters you want me to go. No problem. Ah, her best team.
Rise with the sun.
Oh, it's her best team is with citlali. Her best team is going to be like this. It's going to be xilonen, mavuika, citlali, and Kazuha. Or you can go no, not Kazuha. You can go Bennett, xilonen, citlali. Like this team. I can go this boss. You can go like Bennett if you want to. With Kazuha, you know what? What's the problem with Kazuha? With Kazuha, yeah, it might be a little bit problem because yeah, you need to swill properly, and yes, it's kind of like. But yeah, we can. Like, I use TDDS. Just a second. Yes, it's still double Cinder City on both of them, but it's okay. I can switch to Instructor Set. It will give you a little bit more damage. Rotation is going to be like that. You apply Pyro. You apply, like, you use Bennett, I use xilonen, then I use citlali skill and burst, and after that you use mavuika's burst. We can try with Kazuha as well if you want to. So yeah, you use Bennett first, apply Pyro, After that I use xilonen. After that I switch to citlali. So yeah, like that.
Let's light it up!
Bring it!
Teamwork is dreamwork! Suffer the wrath of Eastleigh!
It was 654. Let's try it again if you want, no problem. Oh, I have all of the buffs. Oh, just a second. Yeah, I forgot about this. Yeah. It's because, like, most likely you do, like, something wrong. Because, you know, like, wave damage is better. No need to use that. It's because, you know why? Let's say like that. If I do the same showcasing with the same team, my Constellation Zero mavuika with the same team, without like so without signature weapon, etc., can do million damage. So it's better, you know. Like most likely it's because of like some buffs. I don't know. Like it's maybe. Oh, by the way, I can just a second. Just a second. So let me switch my artifacts. You know why? Come closer, because that enemy, like you can activate him. So yeah, let me switch my artifacts. In this case, you definitely will get more damage. Just a second. Just a second, guys. Let me just like let us do some tests. So yeah, 180, and it's full instructor set. Yeah. Okay. Let's do the same. Let's do the same like rotation.
Time to end them! Pyroclastic surge!
You see, now the damage is better than like. Now it's better. So yeah, like that. Your. So yeah, it's like it's better. It's, you know why? It's because elemental mastery. Like if you use instructor set, let's say like that, you use like this set of Cinder City, which increase by your damage by 40% pyro, and also you apply 120
for most people,
elemental mastery.
So don't get any ideas.
Maybe your damage with mualani is bad because you don't have enough elemental mastery. Because if I do the same showcasing, my damage is going to be about million. You know, with the same free to play, etc., something like that. I still don't know your build. Just a second, guys. Oh, I don't see mualani here, but still, like anyway, like yeah, check my build and keep that in mind. Let's say you can do the same, by the way, with Diona. You know what? Just a second.
Benny's adventure team, assemble! Or not.
So yeah, now we have Diona with these artifacts. Let's do the test. And by the way, you have a like skyward.
How annoying!
So yeah, in this case, I'm going to do like that. like you are going to do like Bennett, then I use like xilonen skill. After that, using Diona burst, and you can do mavuika. So yeah, let's do it.
Let's light it up! Teamwork is dreamwork!
I'm here. Can't handle your drink. Huh.
No, it didn't melt. It's not a melt. Let's do it again.
Shake it and stir.
Hey, how are you doing, Griffith? I mean, like Rohit, how are you doing? Like here,
right.
Diona should give him more
But this
damage
isn't the
since
best
he
spot to lie down.
can trigger TDDS. Diona trigger TDDS. What? Diona DDS. Diona should give him more damage since he can trigger TDDS. Right. What? Yo, that's melt miss. That's true. What? Right? Like Diona TDDS. Are you sure about that? Diona TD. Diona is a like no. Diona is a like bow wielder. Like
Off we go!
Diona is a bow wielder. Citlali gives more because TDDS, but Diona can give more, you know why? Because of enhanced elemental mastery. And I can use actually instructor set on Diona. In this case I can get more. I will do the same damage again. The same test again.
Diona special.
Yeah, you see the damage? I mean, by the way, no, like it's my bad actually. You know why? I should have used Diona's skill. Now, just a second. Oh, by the way, you know what? We can increase the damage. Just a second. Let me do something. If I put Diona on instructor set, you will get more damage, more even that Citlali gives you. Just a second. Let's do the test again.
Many insects have a compulsion
Like
to
guys,
follow the light.
if it's not boring, so yeah,
Humans are
let
the
us
same.
continue that.
Except we call that light hope.
Right, you would have to use TDDS on Citlali for more damage than Diona. No, actually, it's not true. Diona TDDS, that would what? Oh yeah, it's okay. It's no, actually no, Rat. Let me show you something. I use this set and this TDDS, and the damage was 667. Diona without instructor set gives kind of the same damage. So Diona is actually better than Citlali with TDDS. You know why? Because like it's like that. It's. Let me do that. Just a second. Yoni, just a second. Let me switch all of the artifacts back, and we just do like another one test. Another test.
Lizard
What?
tail.
Oh my god, that's
pepper,
no. Wait.
star conch. What else do I need to create the most dreadful, disgusting cocktail?
So yeah, now I have like 4 pieces, plus I have Constellation 6. So let's say in total you can get about like 320 elemental mastery. Let me check if I have just a second. Oh yeah, you can use circlet, that's true. I mean like elemental master circlet, definitely circlet. No, circlet? No, you don't need to circlet. No need to do that. Circlet definitely will lower your damage.
Think you can bully me?
Circlet definitely will like destroy them. No need to do that. Like Yoni, use the same. No need. You know what? Don't change your setup. You know why? Because we do the setup according to changing what I apply, but not you. You just keep using the same characters with the same setup. No, it looks like interesting to see. Oh, okay. Like if it's interesting, so yeah. Like let's continue. So yeah, that's how you can increase the damage. By the way. What did you see? No trailer. No, I haven't, but I definitely will check that. I'm not so like yeah. I will check that. It's something. GTA 6 delayed now releasing. I'm a little bit hyped about Borderlands 4. If you remember, like, okay, it's the same setup, right, Yoni?
Teamwork is dreamwork.
Can't handle your drink. Shake it and stir.
Let's do it again. It was like actually bad. Like, yeah, let's do it again.
Think you can bully me?
Yeah, there was today like second trailer. For real, I will check that. If you remember, like, yeah. Let's do, because it was a low damage. Actually, it should be better. If you know, like, yeah, like if you know, guys. So yeah, I'm a little bit hype about Borderlands. Like, Yoni, get some healing. Can you? So yeah, recently they released that Borderlands 4. Oh my god, that game is just crazy. New weapons, etc. I don't think I will play that game. I usually watch the game on YouTube, like when the other players played. But yeah, that game is crazy. I like to watch Borderlands like 2, 3, 4, etc. on the videos. And yeah, wait for Cryo Aura.
Let's light it up. Everybody stand back.
Diana Special.
Oh, I didn't see the number, but it was higher if I'm not mistaken. Guys, did you notice the number? I mean, it was definitely higher. I missed the number, like I didn't notice that, sorry.
Shake it and stir.
Oh, for real, that's crazy. For real. You see that? So yeah, like if so, like yeah, like and you notice that? So yeah, like in this case, then. So yeah, that's how you can increase the damage. So let's say like that. Like you actually don't need citlali to do the damage, but keep that in mind. Citlali and Diona is completely different. You know why? Because Diona can increase.
My potted plant on the porch has died again. I was
so yeah, like
every
the
day.
point is. Yeah, just. You killed that. Oh no, you haven't. Okay, let's go. This dude is crazy as hell. Okay, let's go. But looks like damage is going to be lower. Just keep that in mind because crit rate, crit damage is way more valuable.
Handle your drink? Think you can bully me?
Yeah, you see, like that was obvious actually. So yeah, that was 732. That was obvious. You know why? That was 732. But yeah. My lesson. Yes, and yes. Let me say you something about Diona. Diona is okay. The problem is it's only for initial hit. Yes, you can do some donuts, like a couple donuts with enhanced damage, but you need to kind of practicing that. With citlali is way more easy to do. Yes, maybe initial hit it's a little bit lower, but just keep that in mind. You need to use, to get so much damage, you need to use instructor set.
I wasn't waiting for you.
And you need to use that skill to apply cryo. So yeah, it's actually not so difficult. But the point is, like, this one will increase your damage by a lot because it's 120 elemental mastery. In total, you get like 300, like 200 from here and 120 from like that for 8 seconds. Just keep that in mind. So yeah, like yeah, with Diona you can do more. And if you notice that the damage is better than Mualani's damage. Mualani is okay, but she cannot surpass Mavuika. Mavuika is just crazy, and that's a melt. That's because of that. Vape is always lower than melt. So yeah, that's it. The first time I go to now, like, about Borderlands is when I saw Border poster in library. For real? Vortex, is this like Team Escoffier is better? It isn't? Oh yeah, I will check the Escoffier teams. Okay, you're welcome. Okay guys, so yeah, like if you notice that the like the damage since it's melt, Diona for single hit with instructor set is better than citlali. Yes, you still can do some donuts, it's still okay, but just keep that in mind. Citlali in this case like increase not only like Red Shed, well, like Cinder City, and not Cinder City, my bad, Cinder City on xilonen, Red Shading 20% and TDTS. So like in general, Red Shading and TDDS, or Red Shading, Instructor Set and TDDS, it's not the same as 220 Elemental Mastery. 220 Elemental Mastery is better for melting. So it likes that. About the team for what? Work isn't? If I have Diona. Oh, no, unfortunately no. Like, you know why? Let's say like that. It's not going to be the same. Constellation 6 Diona, what it does, just a second. Constellation 0 doesn't give you so much, unfortunately. You know why? Just a second. The problem is her Constellation 6. Where is my Diona? Just a second, guys. Let me find her real quick. Oh yeah, it's only within Constellation 6. Elemental Mastery increased by 200% when HP is above 50%. And it's only when you within her signature mix, which is her. You don't even need to level up this talent. You can keep it at level 1 or 4 if you have Constellation, of course. So yeah. But the point is, it's this Constellation. 200 like EM for just a second. For the duration of this skill, which is 12 seconds. On top of that, you get 120. So let's say like that. If you don't have Constellation 6, with this set you can get only 120. It's the damage is going to be low, not so high. Just keep that in mind. 200 Elemental Mastery is a lot. Your instructor will be your AM though. So yeah. So if I have Constellation 0, should I maybe build Charlotte for TDDS? Constellation 0 TDDS? Actually, we can test that. You know how? I can use Rosa instead of Citlali, and I can use Charlotte with TDDS. If I'm not mistaken, it's going to be equal. The damage is going to be the same. So let's say like that. If you have Constellation, let's say like that. In general, I would say Charlotte is better. So it's better to build Charlotte because you know why? Diona is not so great. She doesn't have so great healing when it comes to Furina. But Charlotte is way more better. So I would say build like this one. But if you at the end, like in the future, can get Constellation 6 Diona, Constellation 6 Diona definitely will give you more damage than TDDS Charlotte. Definitely. But at Constellation 0 it's the same. Kinda the same. Or like 48 attack buff and 120 elemental mastery is the same. Charlotte plus TDDS plus instructor. Oh, in this case, yes, you can, like, let's say like that. It's the same like citlali. Citlali with TDDS, with instructor set, and with res shredding. My bad, just a second. Where is that res shredding? Oh yeah, with res shredding gives you less than Diona Constellation 6 with instructor, if you got the point, you know? So yeah, if I'm not mistaken, the damage difference was with citlali you got 767, with Diona you got 847. It's about 70k difference. So let's say like if you have Constellation 0, then yes, at the moment Charlotte with TDDS and instructor set will give you more than Diona Constellation 0. That's obvious. But in the future, if you get Constellation 6, it's way better. Charlotte also has better cry application. Yes, that's true, but you know what's the point? Like at the end of the day, you don't need so much cry application. The problem with Charlotte, it's another problem. You know what's the problem with Charlotte? Charlotte is great for Furina, but unfortunately she's not so great for mavuikas. You know why? Because her burst lasts for 5 seconds, which is actually super low. And that's a problem. Her burst, if I'm not mistaken, oh yeah, 4 seconds. But if I'm not mistaken, with Constellation you can increase that, right? Let me check that. Maybe, yeah. The webcam trigger. If I'm not mistaken, you can't increase that. So yeah, it's actually that's the only problem Charlotte has. Her application is crazy as hell, but duration is super low. You see, it's so bad. For Diona, it's completely different. Even though she is not a great healer, her application is good, and at the end of the day, you need that application more than that healing for mavuika. Okay, let me do some like. But yeah, oh, by the way, with that setup, if you're, I don't know your like a mavuika setup, but you can easily get 1 million damage. With that, like free to play Diona and like xilonen, you can get 1 million damage. Let me go test. Oh, okay, you just like.
Look out below! You asked for it! Stop right there! Faster! Stronger! Let's... It's justice o'clock! Yeah! Hut! Here are we coming! Headbutt!
So Eliza, just keep that in mind. So let's say like that, TDDS gives you the kind of the same damage like 120 elemental mastery. Close to it, you know, like maybe TDDS is slightly better, but not so much. But when it comes to Diona Constellation 6, which is 200 elemental mastery, it's a crazy buff. It's actually a huge buff. And yes, don't forget about 4-piece instructor set. It's actually a great set when it comes to mavuika. You know why? Because, as you know guys, mavuika's burst lasts for 7 seconds like Raiden's burst. So like by using her burst, like initial hit, which is like huge plunge, it's about like 2 seconds, something like that, and you still have about like 5 to 6 seconds to do some donuts, you know? It means like you will get some enhanced damage within 5 to 6 seconds, you know? So yeah, it's not, instructor set is actually good for mavuika. Because it's like kind of like, I don't want to say it's balanced, etc., something like that, but it's good, you still can use it. But with Nilo, I can get an additional 3 waves after mavuika burst. A wave, it's not a melt. Like Yoni, just keep that in mind. Wave and melt is completely different because melt gives you higher multiplier and better damage. That's why usually, like let's say if you use Arlecchino, if you use like Arlecchino wave is lower damage than Arlecchino melt. It's the same thing applies to mavuika. Melt is better than wave. So even though you can get like enhanced application for like a couple more hits, it's still lower damage. It's lower damage. By the way, by pretty significant numbers, you know, because multipliers is 1.5 and for melt it's 2.0. It's kind of like, oh my, I bad in that, but still, if I'm not mistaken, it's not 25%, it's more than 25%. It's about like 40% different damage difference, something like that, if I'm not mistaken. Because it's not always like that, you know, like, yeah, but in melt, I get 1 melt with wave and get 4. No, it's not like that. You mean like with Diona? No, you get more, you can get more melts with Diona. You get more melts with Diona. When it comes to Charlotte, yes, you maybe can get initial hit and only 1 melt because like duration of that burst, that's true. Well, what should be my last character? Newlet, Furina, Escoffier. I don't have citlali. Okay, Newlet, Furina, Escoffier. Oh, that's crazy stuff. You know why? You can use Yelan. You can use Yelan. Yelan is not a bad buffer. So yeah, you can go like this team. It's going to be like this one, Skirk and Yelan. Yes, maybe Yelan is not so useful in general for... Oh, no, just a second. No. You don't have just a second. Escoffier. Oh yeah, Escoffier. So yeah, it's not Escoffier. It's like, yeah, anyway. So it's like a healer, Escoffier. You get Furina. You get Yelan and Newlet. Only 1 cry application. Just a second. It's going to be bad. It's not a great idea. Just a second. You know what's the problem? I would say you can go Yelan or Charlotte. You know why? Because Charlotte gives you like pretty good healing, but not damage. Yelan though can give you some damage. The problem is energy for Escoffier. That might be a problem. You also can use... You maybe can use Mona. You know why? Mona's defense shredding, it's actually crazy and definitely will give you pretty good damage for a short period of time, and especially if you use yeah, like it doesn't matter which set you use actually. So yeah, unfortunately Yelan Newlet is not a great, but you know, like let's say like that, you still can get... You know what's the problem is? Problem is it's not because of Yelan's normal attacks. Let's say like that, when you use Yelan, as you know, like Yelan, why Yelan might
to pull the trigger.
Yelan is actually not a bad option because when you use her burst, no matter what, you get that buff anyway, which is like this one, you know. So yeah, when as like this one, you only active character deals 1% more damage. This increased by a further 3.5 damage every second, the maximum. So yeah, you can get that. Just a second, let me check. Exclusive slot. Follow the character around the willing coordinated attack. Oh, actually, yeah, you're right. It's not okay options. Yeah, my bad. Yeah, because you know why? Oh, let's do the test, by the way. You know what? We don't have Skirk, but we have like Diona give shield. Diona, yes, that's true. Diona give shield if you need that instead of like, but Diona give elemental mastery, and you know, like Diona is not so... I would say Mona. Mona is not bad because Mona can like defense reset. With Yelan, yes, it's a little bit questionable. You know what? Let's do the test. Yeah, which like if I'm going to use citlali, it's you know what, like I will do the test, but after getting Escoffier, because with Chi and any other characters, it's not so difficult to do. It's not so easy to do. You know, Escoffier is way better. I definitely will use check Yelan, but yeah, Yelan might be not a great option for new OLED. Citlali is the best one. What you can use though, it's actually yeah. Just a second, let me check it again. Mona is away, but for a short period of time. You definitely will get more damage. If you need a shield, I would say Lila is better, because Lila is kinda... but yeah, Lila is not a healer. You need some higher constellations though. That's a crazy question, to be honest, not gonna lie, because you know, like, it's like, yeah, that's true. If you don't have citlali, which character you're going to use? Citlali is crazy just because, yeah, you know, like, she can rush at Hydro, she can use Cinder City, and she also have a shield. She also has a shield. That's a tricky question, actually. If my Escoffier summoning team going to Furina, Emily, Navia, Chlorine, or should I replace someone with Sijuan? Oh yeah, definitely. You know why? I mean, like, the problem is, like, you know what's the problem, Yoni? What's about Chichi? Oh, Chichi. You know what's the problem is? Chichi is okay, but in this case, using Charlotte is better, because Charlotte's healing is just crazy, you know, and she has pretty fast application. You still cannot freeze some enemies. In this case, instead of using like Chichi, I would say Mona is a better. You know why? She definitely can help you with that defense reset. If you have Constellation 2, also increase the damage. Just a second. Oh yeah, first one. Electrocharge, Vaporize, Hydro Swill, damage is increased, Frozen duration is extreme. So yeah, Hydro related elemental like are enhanced for 8 seconds. Reactions. Hydro related elemental. So it's freeze as well. Duration is extended by 15%. And also you can get like some damage. I would say Mona. But you know what? Just a second.
What are my orders?
You will Sijuan with... Oh yeah, just a second. About Ayaka Gold as quick swap. About that, just in my Escoffier summoning team, I'm going to use Furina, Emily, Navia, and Chlorine. Oh, you mean like... Oh, I got it. Summoning team. Furina, Emily, it's completely different. Summoning team, someone with Sijuan. Summoning team, Furina, Emily, Navia, and Chlorine. So for just a second. Summoning team? No, I would say no need to change anyone. You know why? Just keep, like, just use this team. Who will replace Sijuan with Vortex? Who will replace with Sijuan? I will not replace anyone. You know why? I mean, if it's going to summon, if I got it correct, you just want to like use this team when you are going to wish for Escoffier, right? In this case, I wouldn't switch any character, but maybe go some 4 stars. It may like let's say instead of 5 stars, at least couple 4 stars would be nice. Hey Blaze, how are you doing? Ayaka? Oh yeah, you mean no, for quick swap Ayaka with this team? You can, but you know, like no, Ayaka is not so like Ayaka is like you know, like Newlet and Ayaka in the same team is not so great, if you ask me. Let me do the test. Just a second. Let me get some energy. I think I'll replace Emily with Sijuan because she is good luck. Okay, if let's say like that. If Sijuan is like brings you crazy luck, then definitely do that.
Allow me to grant you the Born of Ice.
way behind schedule.
Just a second, let me do the test. Maybe freeze. Fontaine, Team, Furina, Charlotte, Sejun. Oh yeah, I would say this is better, Yoni. You know why? At least use couple, like, yeah, couple 4 stars. If you ask me, I usually try to use whole team with a 4 stars when I do summoning. But it's, you know, like, you never know. If you are within 50-50, you know, like, it might be helpful, it might be, like, completely useless. You know, you never know. Oh yeah, like, Blaze, unfortunately, yes, Ali, like, already, like, yeah, he left. For me, Vortex, New Wallet, Citlali, Furina, and yeah, that's, let's say like that. You know what's up? The problem is, like, Dreamers, if you don't have Citlali, you need to go for some options. And in this case, I would say Mona is not a bad option. Yes, it's for a short period of time, but it's still enhanced damage. Let's give it a try. So yeah, rotation is going to. I'm not going to use Ganyu. I just want to test this one and then replace. So yeah, rotation is going to be like that. Furina skill burst, then Mona skill burst, then New Wallet skill and burst. I like skill and yes, damage.
Next on the agenda.
So yeah, let's give it a try. Then I will switch Mona with another character.
Let my name echo in song. Decided by destiny.
Actually, I did wrong.
Silence.
22, like 22.8. Like, you know why? I should have like used a New Wallet first. Anyway, so yeah. 22. Just a second. Oh yeah, like Sejun, yes, for if I'm not mistaken, for like Yoni, Sejun is a most favorite character. I'm pretty she's so fun, not gonna lie, for real. Especially her idle animation. And you know what? Actually, she's powerful. Because, let me say you what. When it comes to healing, you know, let's say Yelan in that team, which is like, let's say like that. At the end of the, if I'm not mistaken, but Furina, Escoffier, New Wallet and Sejun is way better team than Furina, Yelan, New Wallet and Escoffier. So let's say like that. If you go for Yelan, let's say like not for, let's say Skirk, not New Wallet. Let's say Skirk. So yeah, the team like Furina, Sejun, let's say Sejun, Skirk and Escoffier is better than Furina, Yelan, Skirk and Escoffier. Because you know why? Yelan can buff only your active characters and apply Hydro, which is actually might be not so useful because you cannot freeze some enemies, right? And you are not going to use Blizzard set on Skirk. She has her own signature set. In this case, that freeze is going to be like actually waste and might be decrease your damage. Sejun though increase of field damage for Furina's saloon members and for Escoffier's cooking mech, you know? And at the same time, she can heal. It's enhanced healing for your Furina to get Funfire stack more faster. And by the way, the damage enhanced is pretty good, even at Constellation 0. Recently, Silence said that Sejun Constellation 0 is even more craziest. Just let's check it. Just a second. Oh my god, so many. So yeah. Modified every like okay, like Sejun has above okay increase damage by 100 for real. The maximum damage is increased. Can be it's a damage by the way. You must first that's okay, it's additional damage. When using and super just a second. Oh yeah, it's like skill and burst. So yeah, you need to use both of them. Like looks like that. When using this one and this one, Sejun can create a bubbly shield for 30% of her max HP that absorb Hydro. Okay, shield will Hydro res will be, oh my, for real, that's crazy actually. And it's additional hydro res rate, just imagine. So yeah, just imagine, it's 55 res rate from, like, oh yeah, it's only, like, it's better for Newlet, but not for, like, yeah, for, but it's still, it's okay for Furina field. Because Furina will deal, like, Furina Saloon members will deal more damage. So it's not a bad option anyway. Unfortunately, it's only for Hydra. So I would say she's better option than Yelan, if you ask me. Maybe I will use Furina, Sijven, Emily, Navia, because I won my 54. Okay, like, yeah, you can. Yeah, Sijven Constellation 1 is a big deal. It gives like 3 more bounces. Yeah, that's true. 35k max it on field. It's actually a good buff, not gonna lie. It's actually a good buff. Okay, so yeah, let me do the test again. So it was 22k. Now I will switch my Mona and...
Settle.
On Yelan and... oh, just a second. Can I? Okay.
Let's go get ourselves.
And let's check if Yelan is like, yeah, it's Yelan burst. Actually, she's not going to burst because, you know, like, looks like you need to use that like arrows, you know, she throws with that burst to do some, like, yeah. A Scofier of the Seeing Sijwen profile. Oh yeah, by the way, so yeah, like, so yeah, the point is that Sijwen might be extremely useful for a Scofier. Extremely useful. Yes, it's only Hydro part, it's not Cryo part, but again, why not? You know? Like, a Sijwen actually good for, not only for Furina, but for Newlet as well, because, if I'm not mistaken, Sijwen creates Hydro orbs. I said, like, last time I said like Hydra balls. It's not balls, of course, the Hydra orbs, my bad, so guys, so yeah. And actually Newlet can absorb those orbs. So yeah. I don't have Sijwen, so yeah, like, you know, like, let's say, don't get me wrong, like Yoni, but still, not so many players like got the Sijwen, you know? Like, actually, it's few players got Sijwen. But it's a team for, like, Yoni, not for us. In my case, I'm going to use, like, yeah, like citlali, or maybe like a Scofier citlali team, Furina and Newlet, something like that. For me, citlali is a good option. But Sijwen is good if it comes to, like, here, or like for damage, or field damage.
Shower me with praise! Let the world come off!
Busted. Game's up. Time's over.
Silence.
You see the damage? Damage is 18k. It's not the same. So, like, let's say like that. You can use Mona. It will increase your damage by 17 and 22k. It's about like 20-25%. So you can use Mona. But just keep that in mind, it's for a short period of time. You actually can use Mona instead of any other character, and I would say it's the best option, you know? So yeah. It's the best option for that. Like... Vortex, are you gonna level up Scofiers on stream? Oh, about that, yes. Like, I will try as much as possible. I mean, like, leveling up. I will, tomorrow, guys, so yeah. Like, I'm going to do a Scofier story quest to get some additional mats. I will try to open, by the way, next update, don't forget to pre-download, and yes, next update, which is 5.6, will give us small map within this area. So yeah, if you can see it, it's like the side part of Natlan, like Natlan, like last part of the Natlan, and so yeah. We're going to get 2 bosses, which is chess boss and Scofier's like ordinary boss. I will try to farm the boss as well, because no matter what, I will go for like a Scofier. Like, even if I'm on 50-50, even if I lose 50-50, I will go for a Scofier no matter what. And yes, I definitely will do that. The problem is, though, like, Griffiths, the problem is about her talents. You don't need to increase, let's say like that. As you know, guys, like, you get res rate by just hitting the enemy with her skill or her burst. Skill is better because skill lasts for 20 seconds and like cooldown is 15. It's kind of non-stop, 100% uptime. Burst is just for like initial hits, something like that. But the point is, you don't even, let's say like that, if you want to use a Escoffier as a rash shredding and healer, you don't need to level up her skill immediately. Maybe I will skip that, you know why? For short period of time. Looks, if Skirk shared the books, maybe I will keep some books, you know? Because let's say like that, the damage, like Escoffier's damage, I don't need so much, you know? For me, Newlet's damage is better. It's just additional damage, like about like 15k or 16k damage, like per tick. So yeah, but that healing abilities is way more important. Again, like if you use Newlet team, you can actually even avoid to level up any of her talents. You know why? Newlet has self-healing abilities, so you actually can avoid using her burst, which is might be a time cost. So I'm very rare player. Oh, yeah, actually yes, like you extremely rare, I would say, and even like rare from like that's yeah, Yuan is one of the rare players. That's true. I don't have Constellation 1 Mona. Oh, Constellation 1 Mora is enough. Constellation 1 Mora is enough. The only like point is, just keep that in mind. You need to level up her burst. This one up to level 8. Don't forget about that. You know why? 8 is enough because when you, if I'm not mistaken, yes, 8 is enough because if you get, if in the future you will get Constellation, let's say like that, this number damage bonus, it's can be 60%. That's it. No more than that. With Constellation, some of them. Just a second. Let me check the mirror. Illusion, no, it's like stellar. With Constellation 3 you get additional 3 talents. It means like, yeah, you still cannot more than 60, you know. So yeah, level 7 or 8 is more than enough. I did a mistake, so it's a waste of books, you know. You don't need to do that. But this one is like damage bonus. Yeah, for me, actually, Griffith, don't get me wrong, I will call you Rohit anyway, because yeah, it's so easy for me, to be honest. So, yeah, like, and Yelan, what's that? I use Skirk, Furina, Escoffier, and Shinchu, or Citlali, Yoni, and I don't have Sijven. Oh yeah, about that Citlali,
be sure
like,
to befriend them.
Oh, and Yelan, yes, like, let's say like that. Sijven is not a bad option, but still, it's kind of like on paper, Sijven might be okay. But we still need to do some tests. Just keep that in mind, guys. It's not like confirmed, it's just my own opinion at the moment. We definitely will get some info like tomorrow. Yeah, it's not so much to like, yeah, it's couple, about like maybe 3 to 5 hours to wait. Like Yelan is better or Sijven. I would say Sijven. Like, and you know what, actually? Looks like many players will go for Sijven because since Escoffier is a supportive character and Sijven can support not only Furina, she can support Escoffier in this case, she can support Furina, she can support Newlet because Newlet can use that Hydro Orbs. So maybe some players will go for Sijven. But yeah, it's like that. And we're going to get free-to-play bow. And if I'm not mistaken, she scales completely on HP. You don't need any other stat. HP and energy recharge, that's it. She doesn't need crit rate, crit damage because that bonus buff comes out of her talent. That's it. Skirk and Yelan gonna be held to. Yes, I'm not gonna lie, Rohit, that's true. Like that duo is going to be crazy. The only problem is like freezing. And by the way, don't forget about Dahlia. Dahlia might be a great option. You know why? Dahlia, well, oh yeah, by the way, let me say something. Dahlia might be a great weapon because Dahlia is going to be a shielder. In this case, you can actually use this weapon, which is actually not a bad weapon at all. While the characters are protected by a shield, Dahlia at the same time will increase your attack speed. So yeah, if it can be applied for cryo characters, this weapon on Skirk might be extremely useful. Just keep that in mind. So yeah, the team is going to be like Dahlia, Skirk, Escoffier, and Furina. Dahlia will be at the same banner as Skirk is. So yeah, we can get at least Constellation 2 something. Just don't forget about this weapon. This weapon is crazy when you on the shield. That them. And yes, this weapon, just keep that in mind, cannot enhance Skirk burst damage, but definitely will enhance charge attacks and normal charge attacks, because like yeah, her attacks is considered to be a charge attack according to the leaks. But Shinchu and Citlali is only option for me. Shinchu and Citlali. In this case, I would say, yeah, by the way, about Shinchu and Citlali, yeah, like in this case, I would say Citlali.
Navigating the world is a whole
because of
lot easier
TDDS.
with a few
Citlali's
different
TDDS
identities
is
to
actually a
choose
great
from.
option. And also like
Need me to come up with some for
you
you?
can get Cinder City, because for Skirk team, guys, Citlali is she's the only option, right? No, like Dali is not a Cinder. Just a second, let me check that. Yes, yeah, you can use mualani though, but yeah, it's not an option. So yeah, don't get me wrong. Yes, mualani with Cinder City, etc. It's not a great option. She is like TDDS wielder as well, might be. So yeah, let's say she's a great option. It's because of she will be pretty good when it comes to energy for your Escoffier. I think Shenhe might be best. Oh yeah, maybe. I don't have Shenhe. Hard mode, I mean like in whole Genshin, Yelan is a hella great design. Oh yeah, that's true. Like let's say that's why Yelan is like my favorite character, not gonna lie. Unfortunately, that skill, I don't like it. I mean that's her skill, it's so terrible. I mean like, you know why? Because you need to cancel it. Sometimes like yeah, I just forget about that. For Shinchu, you know, that skill, it looks amazing, but yeah. You know, when it comes to combat or battle, it's annoying. Yes, just HP, but you need a lot of HP to maximize her buff. Yeah, you know why? Yes, that's true. It's because of 30k. I saw that because, yeah, the HP cap begins like from 30k. That's a huge amount of HP. That's true. That's why you need HP bow, Yone. Dahlia continues Cryo Shield Legacy. Oh yeah, continue Cryo Shield. Maybe right. I don't know about that, but you know, no, like Dahlia is going to be Hydra, not Cryo. No. Like Dahlia continues Cryo Shield. No. Like right. Dahlia is going to be Hydro Shield. It's the first Hydro Shield in the game. So just keep that in mind. The first ever Hydro Shield in the game. Yes, we have fake shield, which is Shinchu. I like Shinchu a lot, but don't get me wrong. That shield is a fake shield, you know. It's like resistant to interruption mostly. It's not a shield. Dali is going to be Hydra. Dali can only buff attack speed up to 50%. But that's alright. I mean, like, you know why? When it comes to damage, if Skirk is going to be crazy, that's 50% actually cool. You know why? Just imagine 50% that sword, which is also cool and gives you some crit rate, charge attack damage. It's not bad. 50%, you know, like Yoni, if you ask me, 50% is a lot of buff. If you check Yunjin gives only 12, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, normal attack speed, it's only 12, you know? So yeah, that's 50%. Actually, it's not a bad number. And obviously, you cannot use like Yunjin. Siegeman Constellation 2 is the first Hydro Shield. Oh, okay. My bad. He is the first ever like male 4-star like shield. Come on. I just by the way, you know what? I just read about that, but I forgot that. That's true. I just read about that. She gives some shield abilities. Just a second. That's true. That's so true. Yeah, absorb hydro damage and yeah, gets a shield. That's true. Servant can create a bubble shield. The only problem is it's so complicated because you need to use her skill and burst. You know, it's super complicated, but still, it's okay. It's a shield. No, like the first Hydro Shield is Candice. First actual shield because like she only shields herself, but Oh yeah, like maybe, but yeah, I am like that's true actually. He shields only herself. That's true. It's like shields. That's true. Shields, oh yeah. Anyway, anyways, all jokes apart, that's true. But Dahlia, like the point is, Dahlia might be not a bad option for Skirk DPS. So I would say wait for some test, because Dahlia and Skirk will be released at the same banner. So we definitely will get some info. We already got some info. By the way, his voice line is cool. I like it. Not gonna lie. It's kind of okay. You know, like we have a voice line for Shinchu, kind of close to Shinchu. Unfortunately, yes, that looks like that Dahlia can replace Barbara and can replace Shinchu, unfortunately. Yeah. That's a problem, but it is what it is. Okay, so yeah, let's try maybe something new. I use the same team, which is actually bad. Oh yeah, you know what? Let's try this team.
My experiment will succeed.
Yeah, just like if Skirk a bit AoE, Candice is better. Oh, about the, by the way, we discussed that AoE yesterday. That might be a problem for Skirk. She is a sword character. She is not a polearm character. Like usually all of the polearm characters has better AoE. It's like obvious, guys. Like when it comes to, you see, like even that like golden, like how they call it? Golden marks or like something. Yeah, it's like shorter with like polearm. It's slightly better, but again it depends, because let's say if it comes to Arlecchino has a pretty good AoE actually, like I would say great AoE, way better than Raiden has. For Skirk I would say that AoE might be short, not so high, not so like crazy, so yeah, we need to wait a little bit for that. AoE in her ultimate hit. Oh, for real? Oh, I didn't know that. Are you sure about this? So yeah, when like yes, you mean like burst damage? Yes, when it comes to burst damage, it's definitely AoE. But when it comes to charge attack and normal attacks, which is part of her damage, it's not AoE if I'm not mistaken. Calm. Hey Tanuki, welcome back. In normal attack damage, yeah, that's true. Like yeah, in normal attacks, it's kind of not going to be like that a great AoE. But yeah, we need to wait. Okay. But yeah, let's...
Adventure time! Let's light it up! Teamwork is Oz revealed!
Stand clear.
You're toast!
He has pyro. Actually resistance. I forgot about that.
As you wish, Ming.
Out of the frying pan, into the fire! Everybody stand!
Absorption test. Enhanced animal module.
I summon thee! Why do they never miss?
You can dodge that actually, but yeah.
Let's light it up! I'm going in!
Booba, get them! Animal test 63
I forgot
away.
he has like some pyro resistance.
Off we go!
Oh, by the way, you know the trick? When... in burst. But Candice works in normal attacks. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true. Like Candice only normal attacks. Oh, attack. Please give me some attack. Oh my god. Alright. Oh, there's a trick with Shanling and let's continue, because yeah, I want to like I try to. There's a trick with Shanling and Verisa. When you use Verisa's skill, Shanling's Pyro Nado
on a trip?
change the direction. But it was like, yeah, it was revealed a long time ago. I never tried it. But yeah, let's give it a try. So yeah, it's going to be like this one, then Bennett, then and then Iansan, yeah, something like that. I'm waiting and I'm excited for Skirk beta testing and early access works. Yes, like me too. No, not gonna lie, like me either, because yes, that testing is going to be like. And by the way, I'm excited not only about like Skirk, you know why? I'm also excited about like Dahlia. Dahlia looks good on paper, but you know, like, can he completely replace Shinchu? Or yeah, about like when it comes to Diona, Barbara, my bad. When it comes to Barbara, I think he can at Constellation 6, but when it comes to Shinchu, I don't think so. Shinchu still will be like pretty like crazy. Okay, so yeah, let's give it a try. It's going to be like that.
Heads up! Teamwork is strict! You're toast! Hey! Hey! Hero incoming!
Oh, it didn't change.
You wanna stand down! Hero incoming! Oof!
She can destroy the shell.
Justice o'clock!
And that's a cool part, actually.
Controlled breathing.
It's justice o'clock!
Alright, my bad. So yeah, that was a bad test. Okay, so yeah, let me do one more, then like do a strong box, and maybe that's it for today. But yeah, today like actually it was about the, like, oh my god, Pyro. Yeah, okay. What about like all of the characters? So yeah, if you still have some questions, why not like just ask, don't hesitate. Because let's say like that, about the Skirk and Scofier, what I would suggest you to do, if you have enough pools, I mentioned that at the beginning of the stream, if you have enough pools, go for both of them. If you don't have enough pools, just wait a little bit and see if Skirk is good without a Scofier. Yes, Scofier is a character for future, but would definitely get a Scofier within 4 patches, I mean rerun, you know? And maybe a Scofier might be way more useful within not Cry. You know why? More Cryo characters, like some additional Cryo characters, you know? Maybe some Hydro characters, like Dreamers told us. We might get new female, like male Hydro DPS, something like that. So yeah, just keep that in mind. Why I suggest you to wait, because 5.7 within 5.7 we're going to get new Spilobis, and that Spilobis is going to be DPS. Yes, red shredding is a great option, but you know, you need some DPS. And if Skirk is going to be so crazy, she might be at the, as I mentioned, maybe at Constellation 2 Arlecchino, you know? Yes, it's going to be cryo damage, not melt or wave, etc., something like that, but still damage might be extremely great. And also, as you know guys, she increases like skill level for Hydra and Cryo. When you play only within Hydra and Cryo, it means like Furina will like greatly welcome that, and Scofier as well. And not only them, actually, you can use Shinchu. Maybe Dahlia's skill, if it's about shield, might get more strong shield, you know, it's also possible. If his shield is going to be when using his skill, that shield might be way more, like, slightly better, you know. Okay, so yeah, let's go the same Verisa team. I don't know why I like to use Verisa against that dude, that small guy, because yeah, this guy is terrible, it's so annoying. No one likes him, but he's fun. Yeah, you saw that video I made. So yeah, he's actually fun.
Armed and ready.
Oh, bye-bye, bye-bye. Bye bye, dreamers. I will ask more about the Scorpion tomorrow. No problem. Like, no problem, right? I definitely will do, like, let's say like that. I definitely will prefer, but keep that in mind, right? Like, I usually don't do summoning immediately when I start the stream. I do it within 1 hour or something like that, 1 hour and 30. So yeah, for testing, only 1 hour and 30 minutes left. Maybe I will do maybe a little bit longer, like stream tomorrow by 30 minutes, something like that. We'll see. But yeah, just like I need to tell that in advance. You usually know, like, yeah, I do spiral abysses, etc., something like that. So yeah, because all of the gacha games like when you spam your entire currency.
Justice will prevail. Final warning. Look alive. Faster. Stronger. Start. Charge. Yeah. Oof. Charge.
Not gonna lie, like, yeah, I just like, yeah, like, the point is, like, since she doesn't rely on energy, it's like, you know, like, you don't care about energy at all. Anyway, like, yeah, let me just about the test, by the way, yes, Yoni asked me to do Ayaka test. Attack, please. Oh my god. Okay. Like, yeah, it's usually like that. I got so many, like, my god, so many sands, but no attack, unfortunately. It's alright. So yeah. And yes, guys, if you just like curious about like Mavuika's damage and mualani, yes, just keep that in mind. You like, since mualani has a great multipliers and she benefits from that 200's fighting spirit, her damage is actually cool. Like, yeah, like her initial hit is great. Donuts is kinda okay, but you can use that burst, then you switch to your DPS character, another character, let's say like that. If you use with Kinich team, Kinich can deal more damage with that buff than Mavuika's donuts. So yeah, because like you can get about, like, its pile base I got about 250, etc., something like that. Even though it's not about like dendro damage, it's about cryo damage. By the way, if you are struggling with Spile Abyss, don't forget about Blessing. Oh my god, that Blessing was within that Spile Abyss. Right? So yeah, when a character is like, it's not like that. Like, if you're struggling with Spile Abyss, for example, like you miss some 1-star, 2-star, etc., something like that, don't forget about this buff. Character's elemental skill cryo damage is increased by 75. This buff is for Escoffier. So yeah, definitely she will be kinda okay within that. I just need to like press 7 times, 70 guarantee, but will summon a Escoffier day after tomorrow. That's actually not a bad idea, Rohit, if you ask me. You know why? Let's say like that. When it comes to characters, you can, back then, by the way, I never summoned, like before streaming, I never summoned the same day the character's release. You know why? I just wait a little bit to see if the character is okay, something like that, to do some test. But now, because of like, yeah, because of streaming, etc., I need to do it. But I'm not regret. The point is like, yeah, it's better to wait and see the like, you know, like kind of like. In any case, Escoffier will be like some buff for your account, no matter what, because yeah, she's like pretty good with that rash shading and with healing, etc., something like that. But yeah, like waiting a little bit and see what you need, like which team you need, which team is the best one, you know. It's not a bad idea. And also, don't forget about like Skirk. As I mentioned, if you have enough primogems, go for both of them. If you don't have, I would suggest wait, but not for a day, for like a week. You know why? To see if Skirk is going to be crazy as hell in terms of DPS, and she can do so much damage without Escoffier. Then I would say better to go for Skirk first, then Escoffier. Even though Escoffier is a supportive character, and supportive character, as you know, like way more valuable than DPS. But that DPS matters actually, because just imagine so much damage, it's just crazy. And you have Furina, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, so yeah, let's create this ones. Maybe I will be lucky today. Nope. Nope. Okay. Let's create this one. Okay, just a second, guys. Recently I got something which is actually might be melt. Elemental master energy recharge is okay. Elemental master energy recharge sand is okay. This one is goblet. You know what? It's super rare thing actually. Elemental master, okay, let's, I don't need that definitely. Let's try it again. Because yeah, without energy recharge, using EM stuff, maybe I can get something crazy. Yes, yes, yes. Maybe it's going to be a crit damage. Let's check it. Just a second. Let's just do some tests. Maybe it's possible. You know, you never know. All right. So yeah, let's first do this one. If I can get crit rate, would be nice. Do I have? No, I don't. Okay, this one actually looks cool. Defense? Okay, so yeah. Not today. Alright guys, so yeah, this is it for today. Thanks for joining. I will be online tomorrow, and yes, I will do wishing for a Scorpion. Not her signature. I can potential, yes, would be nice. But yeah, it's like, you know, like leveling up artifacts, it's kind of gambling. You never know what you can win, so yeah, it's like playing the cards, you know. It's it's like, yeah, it's game, like that's why I don't care so much. Hopefully, like luckily, like I'm kind of like, I don't want to say I don't have that gambling addiction or problem. Everyone, like every human being like has that, but you know, like in some, like, yeah, some ones is like more, another one less, something like that. I'm not so like crazy about that, so yeah, let's. Okay, so yeah guys, don't forget about pre-download, don't forget about maintenance time. So yeah, it's additional 600 primogems, by the way, you will get tomorrow on your into your email. And yes, I will be online tomorrow, I hope so at least, and we are going to do summoning. I have wishes, by the way. I'm going to do 25 because, like, yeah, it's a standard one, and let me show my PD. My PD, like, it's kachina +1 for my, yeah, for this banner. I'm 41 plus, so I need to do about like 4 multis to get something, to get some cryo, you know what I mean. So yeah, it's 41-ish, like 41 in. Alright, so yeah, thanks for joining once again, guys. Bye bye. Feel free to join tomorrow. Bye bye, guys. Bye bye.
My people are used, but still, I hope that one day they'll be able to find an oasis of their own and leave the sandstorms behind for a better life.
Snatch Cliff was known for its views.
I guess I'll post a commission at the Adventurers Guild.
I don't want to add to Anthony's trouble. Today's recommendation is a stick. Snatch Cliff is known for its views.
We mercs have one simple rule. Whoever pays the most is your new boss.